Yo, what up?
What up?
What's up?
It's the Squeegee Life podcast.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nice to come back from hiatus.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Sometimes a couple times off and a breath of fresh air, you know?
Yeah.
Gonna come out of the gate hard tonight.
Right.
There you go, Mark. Show him what's up.
Yeah. Look at Tim. He's even standing still for once. Not doing that sway around, walk around the room, do 10 miles during the podcast.
I'm doing the sharing thing, man.
Yeah.
Sharing stuff.
Sharing it all.
Yeah, that dude does give a lot of fucking shit away. He's not gotten married yet, so.
Not yet. I did go get my marriage license or apply for it today, so.
Yeah.
$20 down the drain.
20 whole dollars.
Dude, she made fun of me because I misspelled my dad's first name and I had to redo it, and then she misspelled her own middle name. I'm like, all right, like, shitting me right now? I am the guest.
Oh. So when is the big wedding stuff? You have a date?
Yeah, it's July 9th.
Nice.
It's a Friday. So,
Yeah.
yeah, should be good. Looking forward to it.
Is that a date you're gonna remember, dude? Because don't forget that fucking anniversary thing.
I know. Dude, I'm bad at remembering my own birthday. This is gonna be. I'm gonna have to like put it in my calendar.
I got lucky because like it was a few years ago. My mom calls me and she's like, "If I don't speak to you, I wanted to tell you happy anniversary." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." All right, let's go. I still got matchbooks in the fucking closet that have the date on it, and I'll just refer back to. I'll dig. What are you looking for? Nothing.
How long have you been married now, Mark?
23 years.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is Tanner's put up with your ass that
Yeah.
long. Congratulations to her.
Yeah, I sometimes wonder how she pulls it off. Because I do a lot of stupid shit. I'll be honest, I do.
It's that half paying attention thing. That's what's the best.
Yeah, selective attention. That's what that is.
Oh, yeah.
But like I said, like a month ago, she went away on some hiking trip with a bunch of girls in Tennessee, and that's when JT and I were left alone as bachelors. We thought it was going to be a party. By the second day, we were like, "What the fuck are we going to eat?" You know, it's not that we don't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I go to the grocery store, walk 7 aisles, I got nothing in the cart. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not used to grocery shopping. And I'm like, oh, shit.
I stack out the house like crazy. And then it's like, all right, what do you want? Chipotle? Okay.
Yeah, well, it's like...
You want McDonald's? Okay.
She'll say, what do you guys want while I'm away? And we're like, just the usual, you know, and for whatever reason, she didn't get to too much shopping. So I'm like, all right, JT eats frozen pizza and chicken tenders. Let's go get a fucking cartload of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I got listen, Leah just went to Florida for 6 days. I had put my freezer full of like pizza rolls, pizzas, chicken, all that, bought all the snacks, bought all the milks, the breads, all the things they need. And then I bought paper plates. I bought plastic forks. I did all that. I didn't want to do dishes. So, you know,
No,
and then
it's
it's
like,
just
when
I
she
eat
go
out
back,
every night.
I go, if you ever left for more than a week, I would be 600 pounds, A, and B, I'd have to have the septic tank up here every other week because I shit 5 times a day while you're away, eating all the healthy ass food.
Dude, that was the week where all you did was Vox. Oh yeah, cutting shit, like you were cutting up that reach it brush with the fucking saw.
Yeah, I got that new saw and I wanted to test it out, you know. I got a whole box. It must be, I would say it's $1,500 to $2,000 worth of that reach it shit that I just finally finished boxing up. I'm sending it to Mario. For whatever reason, Mario Chavez loves those constructor brushes. I'm keeping a couple of the scrub pads because they'll work on the handy sleeve. And other than that, you know, I'm like, he's getting all the ones that look like the filter for a fucking microwave oven. Fucking guy.
I think Mario likes him because nobody else likes him. That's what I think.
Know. Well, I think he's got someone in the family that likes to fucking rebuild them like it's a fucking big block Ford, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
like
these fucking things are garbage. Fuck a constructor brush. Is that Mario there? Fucking Mario and his fucking constructor brushes. Fucking guy.
I can't believe we just gave that dude an ad on the podcast, man.
Who? Perry?
Yeah.
He needs any help. He needs any help he can fucking get.
Listen,
Yeah, he's probably right on that.
That fucking Titanic hit the iceberg fucking a year ago. We're just gonna sink the rest of that bitch.
I would.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. I'll see you
Later, guys.
later.
Who's that?
It's my brother. It was my brother.
Ah, no, it's your fucking mom.
Yeah.
No, your mom.
What's your next one? When your mom goes to college.
Don't go to college. That's one of the best lines in the
I
movie.
love that line.
Yeah.
Or the old lady who's Mac's mom and fucking Always Sunny, just yelling at him. I don't know, Napoleon. Make yourself a goddamn
Yeah.
Dude, the tips of my fucking fingers are so sore. I can't even touch
Pellas all day today or what?
No, storms all day.
All day.
Big ass bitch. 4 floors of fucking storm window bullshit, dude.
Did you get it done?
I got it done. Collected the
It's important.
$775 cash.
There
I
it
was
goes.
like,
I used to
yeah.
be jealous that you guys get more money for your window cleaning, but you can keep them fucking storms.
Nah, you don't want to do that shit. It's not
Fuck
worth
that.
it, dude. It's not
Some
worth
of the
it.
storm window, it depends, dude. If they're the aluminum ones, I'm like, yes. If they're that oxidized fucking white storm, I'm
Stainless.
like,
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
yeah, you basically
Fuck
are basically
dude.
just smearing
Yeah.
white shit all over.
I mean,
They're painted in. They ain't getting done.
yeah. If
Period.
you got,
I'm not doing that
if
shit.
you do them a bunch, it's really not that daunting. Like if you
Right.
don't do them very often and you walk up on a job like I just did, you'd fucking be like, I'm never gonna get this done.
Yeah.
Usually, what I do is I always go to the hardest spot, the spot that I know. Like, these windows are going to be a pain in the fucking ass. They're huge. I'm going to have to use a stick to hold them up to get the storms out. I always do those first. You know what I mean? So I always tackle the hardest part. Like that porch
Yeah.
where I had to fucking slide all the storms down and the screen. Then slide, because you couldn't take the storms out. So you had to fucking do the shimmy, the three-track shuffle to get the fucking windows cleaned.
It's not bad with 2 people, but if it's just you,
It was just me.
sucks.
It was just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just me. It was cool. I loved
Dude,
it.
instead of the stick, man, open the window up and take a flathead screwdriver and jam it in between the window and the sash, and you won't have that fucking stick in the
That
window.
is so scary to me, though. I'm gonna tell you something. I fucking stuck a screwdriver stuck in this big ass window, and the screwdriver gave come loose. It slid down, and before I could get my fucking fingers out, it hit the. When the screwdriver and the window came down, the handle shattered. It exploded, and my fingers were stuck in there, and it was not cool. It sucked
yeah,
really
that
bad.
sucks,
It was not cool.
You guys ever have those old school windows that have a rope and a lead weight in the frame.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Pick it up. I came across those only one time, and the
Every
lady's like, some of them might be painted shut, and I'm taking a razor knife and cleaning them up, and then I just push, and you hear everything cracking and buckling, and then all of a sudden it gets halfway up, and I hear this loud fucking thud because the rope let loose, and I'm like, what?
Every window,
like 4,000 pounds.
Every window I did today had those window weights on them, or they used to have window weights, but they busted off in the wall. Every window I did today,
and they're gone. You know you're
somebody
real.
Does those. Somebody repairs those.
Yeah, I know. There's a bunch of dudes that do that.
Yeah.
You know what I think the best thing to do with those would be? To open the wall, take out the lead weight, huck it through the fucking window, and be done with it. Get new fucking
windows.
That shit.
Yeah. Well, these homes, like the one I did today, is on the National Historic Record, like a landmark fucking thing. So they try to keep it as original as they possibly can. I mean, storm windows aren't really original, but it allows them to keep the wavy glass. So
that single glass.
Yeah, that wavy glass. So
it's funny though, like. You're afraid of them at first, and now like when I walk up to one and Andrew's like, "Oh, it's stuck," I just take my hand and smash all four corners, and I'm like, it just goes up. Like, fuck it, man, it'll go up. But like some of those, we just got this house. I'm doing next week. They have the the storms on the outside, TJ, on the hooks, the big wooden ones. You got to lift off the hooks.
Yeah.
It's like I think the house was built in 1725. It's a historical house. I think it's in the Lincoln family. So he's got all these fucking notes on the wall. He's like 92 years old, ripping butts in his house. He was the man. But ripping his windows are gonna suck ass.
So what do we?
Hang on a minute, Steph. Let me pick up that name you just dropped.
What is it? What are we? What is this? This is 196, right? So we have 4 more episodes. So that's what, July? When's the 200th episode? When did we decide?
We were doing it the 5th.
July
5th.
July 5th.
I think it's a
month. That's what we said, July 5th.
Is that what you guys decided on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we all came to that conclusion 2 weeks ago.
I didn't.
Well, if everybody agrees, whatever everybody agrees,
I'm here.
Doesn't matter to me.
I think we talked about it on the podcast.
I'm here no matter what. So
Jersey was trying
when
to
we agree, it's you guys agreeing, and I'm just going along with it.
Right.
It's got to work for you guys.
After if you guys want to, it's just
you got family coming in the first
Wednesday,
weekend. Wednesday,
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So you got family coming in the 30th, or no before.
No.
Or after.
I got them coming in the 6th.
7th. You have them coming in the 6th.
7th and the 8th, yeah.
Okay, so we're doing it the 5th and on a Monday, huh? A Monday podcast? We really decided to do a Monday podcast?
I don't know about all that. It don't matter.
We can always do the next week if you guys want and take that week off. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to be sitting poolside anyways for a week, so I'll do whatever.
Well, I mean, that's the day that Independence Day is being observed, is the 5th.
Are we allowed to have a 4th of July party this year?
Dude, what do you mean allowed? What do you mean allowed?
I might even be able to have a couple friends over with masks on. I don't know about where you guys, but Florida is done. Dude, Florida is fucking done. There's like 80% of people don't wear masks now. At all, even in the grocery
We don't do it. We don't do it at all.
Hey, in Ohio,
we don't do it at all.
In Ohio, they as soon as they drop the mask, there ain't a mask, motherfucking nowhere.
June 2nd, man.
Nowhere. You maybe randomly see 1 or 2 people here or there with a fucking mask on. Nobody. Everybody's raw dogging it. And I told, there's no way there's that many people vaccinated. There's no way, bro. It's like, hey, there's no way, bro. There's no way, and they can't ask you. Have you been vaccinated?
Yeah,
when I have been asked, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm all vaccinated up, bro. I got all of them. They're like, what do you mean all of them? I got
all my vaccines.
I got Johnson & Johnson's and fucking Duramax. I got them both.
Our governor just passed a law that says if your employer or if you want to go on a cruise or whatever, and they ask you, if you ask someone, which is illegal because of your rights, it's a $5,000. They can be hit with a $5,000 fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're breaking HIPAA and all sorts of bullshit. You can't do that. I had there was only one place in my whole town that gave me. So the day the mask mandate went, I like walked into Home Depot and like looked around, and nobody's wearing the mask. I'm like, fuck yeah, all right. And then I started drinking, and then we walked to 7-Eleven. The two employees in 7-Eleven at 11 o'clock at night are not wearing masks, walking around. The guy's like, you need a mask on. And I was like, well, you can go fuck yourself because I'm not wearing one. And he's like, well, you need to wear a mask. I'm like, well, you're not fucking wearing a mask. Like, why the hell do I have to? I'm like, ring up my fucking fun bugs and let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right? Just try and buy some fucking edibles. Leave me alone.
Listen, the governor in Ohio did it. He announced it like mid-May. It'd be June 2nd. And like as soon as he announced it, all the restaurants went back to normal. Like they took their, they officially took their signs down on June 2nd, but nobody wore masks. Not even employees after that. So we're done.
Good. Fuck all that.
Now we're all
so
gonna get
I know
COVID.
what Tim's answer is gonna be, but I'll ask this to TJ and Seth. If y'all don't fucking think that shit came out of the lab, then that shit didn't come out of no bat or no one eating no bat. That shit came out of that fucking lab.
Well,
just
they
like
kind of proved they kind of stopped the whole bat thing like almost instantly.
Yeah,
I knew that shit didn't happen.
Dr. Fauci's emails said it was a fucking. I mean, pretty much. I mean, why was he tripping out about wanting to keep the fact that he was funding that lab in Wuhan? Why is he sending in all them emails wanting to make sure that nobody found that out? He seemed to be tripping about that. So, and he straight up said masks don't work. So,
yeah,
dude, this was all. I'm gonna say this as plainly as I can. This was a conspiracy to win the presidency. Period.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Not to win, to steal it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was insurance. It's an insurance policy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh well.
And now they want to open back up as quick as possible because they need that money to spend. Because they're.
You heard about that fucking MIT guy who was working with like 3 Chinese nationalists. He was like some scientist, and that was like the first month this started. That dude fucking disappeared off the planet. Nobody ever heard from him.
He did.
Yeah,
he did.
He got shot. But I was like,
he went to Camp Clinton. That's where he's over.
That shit's fucking mixed up. Yeah, they turned his ass into pork stew fucking young. Because it's on someone's plate.
Dude, it's fucking. Well, I mean, who didn't think the 2 biggest superpowers weren't fucking with shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The United States and China, like underneath all of this bullshit, have worked together on tons of shit. Someone's always funded somebody to fucking mess with
do
dumb
something
shit.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, China. Listen, China has that social rating over there. So they've got the social rating. So if you're not following by their social rating, you're not getting to do your shit inside their country. That's why all the NBA and all that shit are fucking blowing their dicks. They don't want to lose in their social rating over there, so they can keep doing their shit over there. It's all about money. This country's going to shit about money. We're going to be communists over their money for all the big corporations.
Scratch waivers don't work.
No, because if you scratch their glass, they're still going to be pissed.
Scratch waivers
let me
don't
ask
work.
you this. Let's address this from a different light, okay? So I own an estate home up there where you are, Seth.
Yep.
$20 million probably possible. And Seth comes to me and says,
I'll suck your
here's
dick.
your price. Here's your price for window cleaning, but you have to sign this scratch waiver, okay? And then Tim comes in here for the same price without the scratch waiver. First of all, you're not going to hold anyone to it. Second of all, it's just like someone said, you're going to rebuild the transmission in your car, but if it leaks, I'm not responsible for it. You know?
Right.
Here, sign this document that will never stand up in court.
You're not getting away with shit, man. Like that. I mean, it's like when I left my company, like a non-compete form. If you have a non-compete form, you might as well just throw it in the trash and tell your employee straight up to your face that, like, I don't trust you, so sign this fucking piece of.
Right.
I'm afraid of this guy leaving and starting a window cleaning company. Like, how shitty is your company that you're afraid of one of your employees taking your business from you? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? It's the dumbest thing ever. I remember when I left my company, I knew where all the filing cabinets were. I just fucking took my non-compete form out of there and fucking left.
You use that. You've had to employ that fall back on that scratch waiver more than once. It's worked for us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel it looks professional too. You know what looks professional to me? Clean windows. That's super professional.
Look.
Yeah.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
Again, if you find scratches that are pre-existing under the dirt that aren't visible, the first thing you do is get a hold of whoever's running the place, and you say, "This is where I've been. This is where I haven't been. This is what you got. It ain't on me."
Right.
You know.
Point out every broken seal before you leave. Any broken windows.
All of that shit happens before I fucking clean anything. I always look at everything, you know.
Yeah, it just alleviates problems later.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I had this lady today.
Hey man, don't take offense to it, man. You know.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta freak out about it. 17 years doing windows. 7 of those with another guy, or he had a scratch waiver, they signed it, the windows got scratched, he fucking replaced every piece of fucking glass in the house. So if fucking somebody wants to be a fucking prick, that scratch waiver is about as worth as much as the paper it's written on. That's all I'm saying.
So is that it?
If somebody wants to be a fucking cunt, they're gonna get their money out of you. Trust me, trust and believe that. Especially a scratched piece of glass. If they want to be pricks, they can be pricks. And I've noticed that more times than not, the people that are like, "You did this to my windows," they're just looking for a free fucking ride any fucking way. That's all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you can usually sniff that person
out. Yeah. After a few years in business, you can sniff that person out. You know what I mean?
I don't even like doing construction cleans anymore. Just for that
me
reason.
neither. And when I do, to be honest with you, man, everything, I squirt everything with a spray bottle with soap and ammonia and just let it sit. And they look at me like I'm fucking goofy, and I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? I'm softening that shit up. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I always soak everything down and just let it sit. Go through, shop vac, suck all the bullshit up. You know what I mean? Wipe everything down.
Dude, if you're on the outside, you got access to a garden hose, I'd spray that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I'll straight up hook my water-fed pole up right to the tap on the house and just fucking squirt it down if I feel.
I've done that before. Yeah. See, I tell my guys, because we do some construction cleaning, and the first thing you do is grab the soap, the mop and the fucking scraper and the squeegee, and they start soaping things up and put the blade right on it. I go, no, dude, squeegee that shit off and see what stays. Don't fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? Half the time, drywall dust, even drywall mud, fucking washes right off. What the fuck?
No, dude, it's and also getting in with the right builder. I have one builder that I work with because he's like the most impeccable builder. I go in, I literally pull off the fucking adhesive on there. I just take that the protectant on the glass, and then it's like pristine. There's no drywall anywhere. He doesn't make a mess. It's like when he has me come in, it's just like. It's basically a clean and steel wool in a mouth. You know what I mean?
Well, the best contractors to work for are the ones that have fucked up and paid for replacement windows or paid for glass restoration, and finally find someone like you that gives a shit. Because you know how many contractors who've been around and the house is totally fucked, and they're like, "How does this happen?" Well, because you got day labor cleaning your fucking windows, dude.
Right.
How much did you save on this deal?
Yeah, no shit.
Or you see guys cutting stone like fucking a foot
right next to it.
Like, the fuck are you guys doing? What's going on here?
Yeah, fucking rebar. I had one that they had an awning over the pool, right? And everywhere there was a stanchion, like every 4 feet, the fucking awning company just came in with a street saw and cut the fucking stanchion to pull the framework away from the house because they were building a whole new awning. So they put the new awning up. And I'm like, the lady's like, I don't know what happened. All these rust spots on the fucking glass on these sliders. I go, look up. Everywhere you see a pole, that's where there's a fucking stripe going down the glass full of metal. I go, did they use like some kind of big saw? Oh yeah, it was this big gas powered thing that was loud. I go, bingo, they're on the hook.
Somebody has a question for us. I'm having trouble keeping a hard erection for more than 20 minutes. Any advice? I'm 37.
Very simple. When you get it rocked up, take a rubber band, put it down on your face, twist it 4 to 5 times, unless you can get those ones that people with braces wear. Keep it tight. It might turn purple, but hey.
Yeah. I was thinking of a bread tie, but a rubber band works pretty good.
Rubber band works, yeah.
Beet juice. Beet juice.
You swear by that, man. I'm going to have to try that out.
Beet juice. Make your dick so hard, like blue steel. Or so hard a cat can't scratch
Doesn't it
it.
turn your wiener red?
Nah, bro. I'm not saying rub it on your dick. I'm talking about
No,
fucking drinking it.
I put it in a spray bottle. No wonder why it didn't work.
Yeah.
He's just,
You can't- You're not trying to water a fucking plant. You gotta drink it.
My shit was purple.
Who asked that question?
Mario's window cleaning.
Oh, yes. All right.
Go figure.
Or you can sprinkle a little cocaine on there, man. You'll be good, too.
Yeah.
Everyone you want to do.
Yeah. You know, whatever works for you. Yeah, man.
Goddamn delicious.
Philip says he water-fed poles with Zep. Yeah, we know, bro. You're really good.
Keep spraying that acid everywhere.
They must have very forgiving substrates in Prescott, Arizona.
I don't know, man. It's not worth that fucking. Not worth the risk to me.
Yeah, it seems a little sketchy. I have a question. Have you guys ever had success with water-fed pole on, like, heavy oxidized windows?
No.
No.
Depending on how high. I mean,
Yes.
if it's 2 stories or less, and you can put a white pad or a walnut pad and bear down with a nice stiff pole, you know,
Yep.
like a Simpole or a Zero, you're gonna get it better. But man, there ain't nothing like nose glass on something like that. Yeah. Because fuck, by the time you figure out it's not working, you could been up there and been done with the motherfucker.
Oh man, did Philip come on here just to get Mark going or what?
Who?
I don't know.
Who's Dylan?
Philip.
Oh, Philip.
Phil Dill.
Oh, I love Philip. I think he does things different than me. That's all. Don't make me
What are we
wrong or
doing?
him wrong.
What are we doing? Oh.
So you're approve of the barkeepers?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
That's the best.
Yeah, if I got a fucking Formica countertop I want to clean, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never used Barkeeper's Friends. I heard people talk about it all the time, but I never used it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I've definitely used Easy Off before when I was young, but breathing that shit in, you might
never
die.
use that either.
Yeah, if shit makes you cough.
Yeah. That's usually the first sign that maybe what you're using is not a great idea.
Yeah. Is anyone going to the Huge? Any of you guys going to Huge?
No.
Not this year. I'm gonna see how it goes, and then
No, I'm not gonna go.
No. I'm good. Nope.
Not-
I'm good.
Atlanta in August sounds kind of terrible.
Sounds
Real.
not good at all, actually. It sounds like not a good time.
Yeah.
Sounds like a no-go for me. Chris and Alex Lamborghinis aren't there. I don't even have one of those, man. I need to get me one of those. I keep thinking to order one every time I fucking get on there, but I don't do it.
I did 2 fucking orders, man, and I finally remembered, like, fuck, I gotta get this thing, so I got Joey on one.
Yeah, I bought something the other day and forgot to put it in my cart.
I think they've been sold out for a minute. Supplier's sucking right now.
My go-to for stain removal is soap water and a scraper.
Right.
And then
Honestly,
after I scrape it, I steel wool it, and then if it's all still there, then I go to another method. But
Yeah,
you know.
starting with one restore.
I don't fucking buy. I used to buy serum oxide, but I stopped because just it's like fucking it doesn't work really well, and fucking kind of sucks. So I just like scrape everything. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's a good way to go.
I'm just thinking. I look at a window. I'm like, man, that fucker like the mop doesn't even want to drag across the glass, and I'm like, I'm definitely scraping this. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna. Fucking like get the glass wet and then steel wool it and then be like, oh no, it's not gonna work, and then get it wet again and then scrape it. I'm just gonna fucking scrape it. You know what I mean? Just like I noticed somebody tagged me on Facebook about how they like to clean their ledges off with their squeegee that they're using, and all these dudes are like, that's a good way to ruin your rubber, and it's like, dude, how? I mean, like,
it's a good way to ruin your rubber, TJ.
Dude, yeah, but like, what, like, dude. Not for nothing, but you should be changing that at least once a day. Sometimes I flip a rubber twice. I mean, I go through a rubber a day at least sometimes.
I can keep a rubber for almost a week.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It just all depends. But I can tell you one thing: taking the excess water off the window ledge with a fucking squeegee is like, saves a lot of time.
Well, I told you I started seeing everybody has a sill squeegee, so Mark's going to get a sill squeegee. He certainly has enough pouches on his fucking silencer. And I did it for a day, and I was like, I just added another step to this.
Exactly.
I'm just going to use...
What?
My squeegee rubber was not wore the fuck out any sooner or any less.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't make enough difference.
Most of the time, 90% of the work you're doing where you're cleaning ledges off with your squeegee, you're doing it all the time anyway. So if it's burred or fucked up, you know what not to do. You know what I mean? Out of all the windows I do on a weekly basis, like on a routine, there's not one fucking frame I got that's tearing my rubber up every time I squeeze.
I just think it's more of a detail thing, man. It's an extra step if you got to take, like, because if you got like an 18 you're trying to do that with, you're not getting in those corners real good.
Right.
So you're leaving a little dirt residue right there in the corners. So that ledger is just a detail squeegee. When you're done at the end, just hit those corners.
Figure it like this. I gotta figure it like this. Whatever a rubber is, let's just say it's $3-4 a piece. If I gotta fucking worry about buying that,
you got bigger problems.
If I got to be concerned about how many rubbers I use in a week, a day, or a month, whatever, I'm fucking.
What am I doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? You're competing against. You got fish around here doing, pieces.
I'm not competing.
Glass for $1.86.
Oh man, that's
both sides.
Yeah,
man.
but you know what, Tim? Who gives a fuck? Let them do it.
Yeah,
Let
I
them
don't.
do it.
I don't do commercial. It's the guys that are doing the commercial.
I do commercial work, and there's got those fucking faggoty dudes that ride around those green cars, do shit for 15 cents. You know what I mean? I don't.
Crazy.
They can. I you know what I do? I clean storefronts right next to the ones that they clean. They just suck at it, and I don't.
Well, they do all the national shit too, though. The shit and they sub off everybody. That's how they stay busy.
If just model your business different, man. You know what I mean? There's room for everybody in this. You know what I mean? Like there's room for the McDonald's window cleaning, and then there's room for the rest of us. You know what I mean?
Anybody that was a window cleaner with us back in the 90s is now doing residential. So there's only commercial guys we have up here are newcomers, and nobody's really doing commercial work. Or just the normal Jehovah's Witnesses that go around and do the route work. Everybody else that I've known all these years is all doing residential at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't. Maybe now is a good time to try to get back into something like. I don't know.
You know what I do? I do all the work that gives me money.
Yeah.
Yep, I like money, so I'll do it.
I want something cleaned. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. And take
but it's
money.
It's just filling that time slot with, that's the hard part. Filling that time slot for a dedicated thing instead of the residential.
Yeah, listen, Tim, I'm completely okay with you doing whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah.
I like you just the way you are, man.
Yeah.
Cool, I gotta say though, man, if I do,
still squeegees there for fags. So, okay, please continue.
Yeah. That's for girls.
I just wouldn't want to reach to grab something else. It's mostly
Yeah,
Why am I-
it's in my fucking hand. What am I doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Window cleaner is adding steps. Fuck.
I'm gonna put
it's
this
the detail. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna put this squeegee away and replace it with this squeegee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mine's not even a 6. I think mine's a 4
like,
incher.
I get it if you're doing like a first time cleaning and there's fucking sand everywhere on there and it's bullshit and you just don't want to like
Tim's
clean up your rubber. But that's it.
Tim's probably got like a keychain with a bunch of shit on it, or like he wears like carabiners with his keys. You know, he's got a key carabiner and he hangs it from. He's one of those dudes. Only
I definitely have a keychain.
only those.
That's all I got.
Only those
Yeah,
tchotchke
boy.
fucking guys, those fucking tchotchke guys are always the ones that have all that goofy shit on their tool belt.
Nah.
Yeah, it takes
You
them
know what I
like
got?
20
You know
minutes.
what?
when
Like
they get
fucking,
out of the truck
like
with
fucking
the-
Rambo.
you
This
know what my tool
motherfucker's
belt
out
is?
here like fucking
Listen.
missing in action. What's his name? Chuck Norris, missing in action. He's got bandoliers and squeegees and shit.
Oh, dude,
Fuck that.
I saw some dude on Pro Window Cleaning with a pump up spray bottle with like a battery powered thing squirting out sills, and I'm like, yeah, dude, you don't have a damp rag? Like, you can just wipe that shit with that
Yeah.
and take a
Like
dry
I
rag.
just like watching
wipe
them
that
dudes
shit
do
and
that
cover
shit,
it.
man. I just
Well,
like it's.
Someone on Pro Window Cleaning the other day asked what backpack pump-up sprayer can be modified to run a water-fed pole, and I'm going, you think I'm gonna walk around with fucking 5 gallons of water on my back?
Dude, I
and a
just don't
water-fed pole out
understand,
front?
man.
Like, I'm looking like
Yeah.
George
Dude,
Jetson out
why-
here.
I mean,
Yeah. Are
Dude,
you fucking
like-
kidding me?
Dude, save some pussy
So-
for the rest of us, bro. I mean,
Right.
I mean, all that fucking dope ass water fed pole backpack action you got going on. You're gonna get all the bitches like that, bro. Everyone's
yeah.
gonna want to do you, bro.
Fucking make a-
Guys, girls, dogs, cats. You can have your fucking choice.
I'll watch people like pull that track like out of like the sliding casement windows, like take it out, bring it outside. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, are you getting paid for that? Because if you're not,
Yeah. This is a whole
I
fucking
have to get
profession you
like
got.
$40 a window to even consider doing that.
I just
It's
don't
like,
understand it.
nah, I'm doing this.
Hey, my tool belt literally only has a gunslinger on the right, and then on the left's a Sorbo double pouch that I hold my ledger in. That's all I carry on my tool belt. That's it.
Yeah, I just use a 0 degree 14-inch mount and a 14-inch regular old channel. That's it. 3 tools and a scraper and a couple rags.
Yeah.
Go fuck
My
your
scraper's
uncle.
actually in the bottom of my bucket.
I'd be scraping the shit out of everything. Everything I see. Blue glass, black glass, mirrored glass, I scrape it. Scrape it. I like to drop. What I like to do is sharpen my razor blades on the cement before I start scraping windows.
Yeah.
Works perfect.
I usually drop my squeegee in the mulch first. And then I'm like,
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's good.
Nothing worse.
Dude, is that the
Nothing
worst thing
Fuck.
that ever
Yeah,
happened
I-
your whole day?
Yeah, bring that
Dropping
cussing.
it.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you this. If that happens to me at 7 a.m., it's time to go home.
Yo, bro.
I'm fucking done for the day.
Listen.
Dude.
So I fucking listen. So I'm fucking doing this woman's fucking house, and like, I fucking cleaning. I'm done. Right. Got all my shit wrapped up. I'm finishing up on this last window. I fucking go to pull my mop out, and I fucking drop it in the fucking mulch. And I'm like, motherfucker. And she comes out, and she's like, hey, are you gonna do my glass banisters? And I'm like, no. She's like, well, you did before. I was like, no, I did them the first time I ever did your house 8 years ago. I've never touched them since. You know what I mean? Because she didn't want to pay me the money I wanted to clean them.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of just saying, can you clean them? Instead of saying, you normally do it. I mean, bitch, you know I don't normally do that. But, finally, it was like, I don't know, like 375 degrees outside. My mop had fucking mulch all over it. I fucking walk out to my truck, rassafrassing like fucking Yosemite Sam. I fucking pull my fucking belt off, and I fucking grab it and swing it over my fucking head as hard as I fucking could into the driveway. Kadoosh! And as hard as I could, I broke my mop, my fucking my mop handle I've had for a couple of years, my ninja handle, My fucking squeegee handle, my fucking Steve-O Techno pad fucking broke. I was so fucking I was so heated, bro. I don't even know why I was so mad. What?
Love you.
You don't fucking love
What?
me?
Yes, I
Why are you fucking leaving as soon as I fucking come in here for then? Why are you all wet?
took a shower.
Why'd you take a shower to go to my brother's?
Because I wanted to take a shower.
Right. My brother's a fucking queer.
Mm.
Most brothers are.
Oh, you don't love me?
Yes, I do love you. But what was I saying? Yeah, broke all my tools, bro. Broke all my fucking tools, man. And I will tell you this, the Maker Trident belt is fucking solid as a rock, man, because that motherfucker landed buckle down with all the rest of that shit. Dude, when I say I swung it as hard as I could, I mean, my right foot came off the ground. I swung it so fucking hard. I was like fucking turtle. Like I probably could have picked my truck up and flipped it over on its roof. I was that fucking mad. I don't even know why. I wish I could tell you why I was that angry. Luckily, I didn't do that in front of her. You know what I mean? Or maybe she did see it because she was really nice afterwards. Like, super nice.
Shit, like this guy's unhinged.
Yeah. This guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
She's a really nice lady, though. You know what I mean? So, my whole thing was, it started with the mop. And then you watched me reel all this shit back up, and now you want me to get it all right back out again.
Yeah.
She's like, can you do it? I'm like, she's like, oh, you rolled everything up, huh? Man, it sucks. You have to get it all back out, huh? I know. Yeah.
Sucks. I have to get it all back out.
I'm like, yeah. I have to get it all back out. And then I go and break my own shit. I mean, dude, I don't think I've popped off like that at work in fucking 15 or 16 years, like gotten that fucking mad. You know what I mean? I honestly, I don't think I have. I mean, I fucking lost it, dude. And I was like, man, I definitely need to go for a couple days and get the fuck away from all this shit. I need to get the fuck out of here. 6 days a week, 10, 12-hour fucking days, I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like fucking 3 months straight, I'm fucking done. You know what I mean? I'm done. I fucking hate all these people. They all can blow me. You know what I mean? I just lost my shit. And it all started with dropping my fucking mop in the mulch, my Scotsman in the mulch.
Mm.
You cocksucker, you. But yeah, man.
Mine's in the washer.
Alberto asked, do you think someone would come up with a new brush and rinse bar to compete with Tucker? The problem with it is...
No, the problem with... The problem...
What's big
Listen, no,
squeegees?
listen.
Squeegees?
The
Wolf
problem...
pack or something?
The problem with all of that is rinse bars, because rinse bars fucking are junk.
Yeah.
I'm to the point now where I'm actually using a brush right now that do you have one, Mark? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You mean the scrub one?
No, not fucking, not Mike's.
No.
Not Mike's
Oh,
brush.
yeah.
You got them.
I like it so far.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a little heavy.
I thought it was kind of soft, but it
Dude,
works well.
it cleans. The one I got, I don't know if we have the same one. I've got the synthetic mixed with the
No, mine's all
nylon.
synthetic.
Oh,
Mine's
see,
100%.
now mine's all the synthetic boar's hair and the fucking. It's
Yeah.
got a orange strip on the inside. Does yours have
Yeah.
that?
No, mine's
No.
all 100% synthetic.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, man. I don't use any other brushes but that one.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is you don't have to change the angle on it. That motherfucker's hitting the
No.
glass no matter what.
Yeah, because it's radius.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so fucking
Oh,
dope.
I like it.
It's
Yeah,
so
I
dope.
like it.
It's so
It is
dope.
heavy, but it stays on the glass, so who gives a shit?
I'll have to try it out someday.
Listen,
No,
I'm gonna
no.
try to pull some strings, bro. I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
pull some strings for
Dude,
you.
pull all the strings, man. If
Well,
I
I will
gotta
tell
get
you
up-
this right now. I used it on my dirty ass back windows on my back porch. The dogs jump on and shit. It did a great job on that. I've been using it on cut ups. It does so well on cut ups. What do you call those?
Yeah.
You don't call them cut ups. What do you call them, Tim?
Yeah.
I know French.
French panes. What do you call them, Seth?
I either call them cut ups or true divides.
True divides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Sorbo making water-fed
Cut-ups.
brushes? I don't know if they are or not. But
Sorbo's always been really far behind in the water-fed world.
go to Louis
know.
from Superb's fucking YouTube channel. That's all he talks about is Sorbo. If you want to know, go right there. That's the only. He won't use anything else.
Mhm.
Every
Nothing. Nothing.
Amazing.
Like,
That guy's
today on my channel, I'm doing something about Sorbo, and I love Sorbo. I'm a big Sorbo guy, but Sim
Nah, he
Hog
lives
last
right
10
by
years.
the. He lives right
Man,
by
that
the
ain't a
factory
Sim
and
Hog,
everything, man.
motherfucker. It's a fucking, it's a wooden hog hair brush you buy fucking from Home Depot and fucking screw a fucking plastic socket to you, fucking goofball.
Yeah. Fucking corn. What do they call him? Corn broom.
Yeah.
I think asshole Tate was the one that coined the phrase broom style brush.
Yeah.
No one ever fucking thought of that stupid shit
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, the brush I got right now is just it's fucking gangster, man, and it's a broom style brush, and it's better than that goofy feather light fucking homosexuality brush that all of you dudes are out there talking about using. I'm just not a fan.
Reach arounder.
Like,
Hey.
yeah, you can't do cut ups with cut ups with no reach it brush. I can tell you that much right now. Those a reach it brush.
Pride Month segment.
I don't listen. I don't give a fuck. Whatever, bro. Fucking. What do you want to call it? You can't use them fucking reach it brushes on cut up windows. You can't do that. It's garbage, bro.
No, man, you can't.
They're garbage,
I did
bro.
the other day, though, have a storm window job with cut-ups,
Yeah.
and I pulled that fucker. I was like, fuck it, I'm trying it. I'm trying it.
Mine turned out good, man. Mine turned out super good, man. I just do a little extra rinsing, you know what I mean? Just rinse a little bit longer than I normally do, you know? That's all. It turned out fucking good, man. Whatever, dude.
Yeah,
You're not a real window cleaner, dude. You fucking cash checks after cleaning people's windows. You're not a real window cleaner. You don't have a sill squeegee, bro.
Yeah.
What's your opinion? What do you mean? What's your opinion on reach it brushes, motherfucker? I just got done saying, like, are you slow?
He's being sarcastic.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Like, aren't you paying attention? They're fucking garbage.
You know which ones were probably pretty good? The original ones that was just like everyone else's.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't even have them anymore.
the very first constructor brush was trash.
Yeah.
The whole idea was not a good idea. It was just a way to sell people shit.
Yeah. Fix a
You
problem
notice
that
that his brushes don't come apart anymore, right? You got to send it in to get a new brush. You don't take them apart no more.
Yeah.
Because that shit's whack.
Yeah. Well, there's probably a shortage of eyeglass screws in China.
I'm about to swing
He
the
wanted
band
to be
hammer
the
here in a couple
Apple of
seconds.
window cleaning, remember?
Huh?
You always had to upgrade and all that shit.
Those bitches are rotten banana.
Yeah.
You know, fucking apple.
Yeah. John Sacco, man. John Sacco's giving us a Start Smart box for the 200th
Next
episode. For the 200th episode giveaway. Area Pros just reached out to me and they're gonna give us one of them fucking Battle Cat
Battlecat's badass, dude.
duty doos for the 200th episode. That's gangster, man. That thing's gonna be super cool, dude.
Look
You
at him
still
over
have
here.
that thing?
I think I might have.
COVID mask, Tim?
I think I might have one of those still.
I got a red one right here.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I
Big
had.
wood mullions.
I'm pretty sure I had a bad day at work where I had to take a fucking squirt in, like the woods, and I used that thing to wipe my ass.
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, DIY motorcycling. I'm not a huge fan of trying to do that, bro. You got to take them mullions off, bro. That's the way to do it, man. That's really the only way to do it, dude.
I have seen the. Have you seen them, TJ? It's not often, but the exterior true divides are fake, right? Like they're screwed on, but they're not like attached. Those are the worst.
Yeah.
Like this thin,
Yeah.
and then like water just runs behind it.
Yeah,
like,
it's such a shit show.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're
What
made
else
that
are we
way.
giving away? We're giving away, courtesy of WCR. Following prizes are gonna be a Zero silencer. You're gonna get a transformer box. A Zero micro in your color choice. Zero screen cleaner. Black Diamond Rubbers giving away fucking gross rubber. We're giving away something else too. Oh, a prize package from Maker. That ought to be cool. Some Squeegee Life shirts and shit. What else? I think that's it. There might be some other shit too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna do Wheel of Prizes. I'm gonna let people call in like last time. I'm just gonna total shit show.
Yeah.
I figure why not? You know what I mean? Why not?
Yeah, it's the way to do it. I like it. I think it's gonna be fun.
Right.
It shall be fun.
Shall be.
Well, I should see if Joshua Shoaf wants to come on.
Yeah,
And-
make sure he drinks heavily before
And
he shows
really
up.
fucking, like, if we want it to
Yeah.
really be a fucking mess.
Yeah.
I want him to be as offensive as possible.
Offensive as possible.
Right?
Yeah. Chris Lambernides is supposed to do that podcast with us. Remember, he
I
said,
hope so.
he
Oh yeah,
said,
shit.
Special
Yeah, he
guest.
said the 5th works for him. I remember that.
I do remember that as well.
Oh,
Chris Lambernides has got to do it now. Yeah, so what we're going to do is most likely, guys, I'm just going to get the Wheel of Prizes or a Wheel of Prizes of some sort. We're going to come up with some questions. We're not going to do a Bon Jovi fucking one this year because those questions, nobody picked the Bon Jovi questions. Tim was, and to be honest with you guys, Tim was against the Bon Jovi questions from the very beginning because Tim said nobody's gonna ask for these questions, and we were like, nah, dude, they're gonna ask them, and like 2 got asked, and Tim after the episode he's like, I told you nobody's gonna ask those fucking questions.
So what category do I get then?
I think we're gonna do a general knowledge. We're gonna do podcast history because people got to know if you got that way that weeds out all the dudes that just come to win something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I don't know. I think that'll probably be the only 2 categories. We're just gonna do 2 categories.
If
Gotcha.
Phil says over the past 2.5 years he hasn't been on, we should get Phil.
I thought he was on.
It's not been 2.5 years, bro. That's such a lie.
Phil's been on, hasn't he?
Yeah,
He's
he was.
been on, but he hasn't been on in a while.
He was on when it was Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, and he was on when it
Yeah.
was the Squeegee Life. So it's not been 2.5 years, Philip.
No.
And what are you going to get on here and talk about? The Sim 1 to 4 taper? Is that what you're going to talk about? I mean, what the fuck, dude? You know, what are you going to talk about?
We're going to talk about our Lord Jesus Christ
No, we're not going to do that.
and the Watchtower, baby.
We're not going to do that either.
No, he won't do that.
Phil don't do that. He's real respectful.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna ask him questions about his pump sprayer or a ledger on.
Oh, Jacob Dell's giving away fucking 5 gallons of Gold Assassin and fucking years hard body karate membership to the
And I
fucking
heard
Patreon.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's a $250 value there, guys. That means you get discounts on all the merch,
Yeah.
not towels. Not towels, so stop fucking asking. You have to talk to the towel czar about that.
I'll
Towel
give
czar.
towels away.
Not giveaway. I said I'm talking about the discount. The Patreon discount does not count towards the towels. It also don't count towards the cutting boards. What's up with that, Tim?
I don't know.
I was gonna
I'll
buy
figure
all the
that out.
Patreon members a cutting board, but I couldn't because there wasn't no discount. I ain't paying full price.
I wonder why. Well, you get all the money back with the fees.
True.
But yeah, I'll figure that out when we get off here.
Maybe it's because it's a new item.
Maybe I don't know. I probably just gotta go in and click on it for
There's
some
Squeegee
reason. I
Life.
don't know.
Need some maker products in your life? Go to www.maker.com or go to www.windowcleaner.com and they sell maker product stuff there, dude. And it's budget friendly as well.
I do have to say, once I got the Scotsman's, it's the only.
So I was right about that then.
Use.
So I was right about that then.
Those things are awesome, man.
Yeah, boy.
To do the inside of a house, I'm like sick. I don't even have to bring the stupid ass bucket inside.
Ain't that nice?
Yeah, man.
Got your silencer.
Yeah.
Mario reached out to me. Mario's like, dude, my silencer's leaking all over, bro. It's fucking junk. And I'm like, what do you mean, Mario? Your silencer's fucking leaking. And then I was like, listen, this motherfucker using 22-inch tools. He's fucking like running around like it's one of them fucking 5-gallon buckets Perry makes. I'm like, bro, you gotta. It was made smaller. It don't hold the same amount of shit that the gunslinger did. You know what I mean? The tip jars is just not.
Yeah, if I use 22s in the silencer, I'll put the squeegee sideways.
Yeah.
Because if not, it gets me in the ribs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, I'm into 18-inch and smaller tools now, just because I now prefer
Yeah, you just need a little adjustment. Just need a little adjustment on your silencer there, and you gotta kind of conform a little bit. You can't use a lot of water. If you use too much water, those gunslingers splash, the fucking silencer splashes. You just can't fucking fill it up with water.
Yeah, it's not what it's designed for.
It's designed to catch water.
Exactly. Mario, I was trying to figure out how he's in such good shape, and then I saw him do a video, and nobody carries more squeegees and mops on them than that.
Yeah.
He's got the belts on. It's incredible. I'm like, no wonder you're slender. You
looks like a fucking Christmas tree walking around with all this shit.
He's like, I gotta walk everywhere. I can only park in one spot, so I have to carry everything with me. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. You know, maybe the silencer ain't for you then, you fucking big-haired butt fuck you. I love Mario. Mario's such a sweet dude, man.
He is.
He's always on my dad's Facebook page, encouraging him and shit. And I just, like, out of the blue one day, I'm like, we're having this conversation on Facebook, and here's Mario, like, fucking giving my dad an attaboy and shit, and fucking talking to my dad. I'm like, the fuck, this guy just, like, fucking, just the sweetest dude, man.
Yeah.
I love me some Mario. We need to get Mario back on here. Fuck Philip.
Well, I know Mario. Like, if you saw Mario on Facebook and then you talk to Mario, it's like a totally different dude. You know what I mean? Like, he's so like he's. Just
hey, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a good guy.
I'm just glad that he calls Philip Uncle Phil and Mark
I know.
Mr. Mark or Mr. Tanner. That shit's fucking great.
Uncle Phil.
I don't know. For some reason, whenever they post pictures together, I have to look at them.
Yeah.
You ever notice that? I'm like, all right, what do we got going on here?
Right.
They're hanging out in the fucking desert.
Yeah, I never put a thing in the bottom of my silencers. I never put a thing in the bottom of my prototype tip jars either. There was no need for it.
I got a huge splash all day, every day.
That's the one thing I've never had. I've never had a sea sponge. Like in all my years of window cleaning,
they're nice. I used them a bunch when when you seen a lot of storm windows and cut-ups that were like really prevalent. When I first started, they were fucking every fucking where. It seemed like every other job was and then people started replacing their windows, and I just stopped carrying them because it's a nice way to get a window wet without having to carry a little mop with you. You know what I mean?
Well, if you notice on the silencer, I don't know I'm sure you're along the lines of me, TJ, when it comes to hand size. If you drop something, like I keep a walnut pad folded inside my silencer. If it falls into the bottom of the silencer, I can't get my hand in there
me either.
Without opening it up. It's so small. So a sea sponge, not happening.
Yeah.
No.
I try not to carry too much shit with me. I just don't like to.
Yeah.
It's just like one extra thing I gotta fucking deal with.
Yeah.
I carry probably what you would consider a lot. Yeah, I carry a lot. Like I got like 10 different channels for cut ups. Like I have them all cut to size for one swipes. I I got a track brush. I got techno pad. I got steel wool.
Yeah. You know what, Seth? I love you like a brother, but we will never work together. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah,
I will
well,
pull you
man,
over. I will
if
fucking
I'm
throw
doing
you off a
commercial
cliff.
work, I'm not carrying that. Like,
Yeah.
but if I'm doing a cut up job with storms, I'm not going back to the truck. And I'm not going back to get a rag. I'm not doing anything. I'm just there. I'm not going nowhere.
It's different when you do houses. Like, I do the same thing every Monday, the same thing every Tuesday. It's so fucking routine. I'll pull my truck in. I look around. I realize what I've got in front of me. I've got one bucket set up with 22-inch tools, one set up with 18-inch tools. Occasionally, I'll bring everything 18 and just one 22-inch squeegee for a couple windows. I usually keep a cut up and a scraper at the bottom of the bucket. That's all I need.
2 squeegees, that's it. That's all I use. I don't even need all the tools I have. 18s and fucking an 18 and a 14. That's all I carry with me most of the times.
Yeah.
That's it.
I got 12, 18, and a 6.
I got 22s.
And I got my 14 and 18-inch mops.
I use 22s sometimes.
Crazy, stupid, small shit.
I carry a 20-foot pole the TJ gave me in the back of the truck with a 22-foot one of those gorilla ladder, and then a 6-foot step, and that's all I got in my truck in my bucket.
Man, I like your style. I got a 2-footer, a 4-footer, a 6-footer, a 20-footer, 28. I got like 4 poles in my truck. Like, I don't ever want to have to be like, oh, I got to do this. I'm like, I got this thing. I'm fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? I work solo like pretty much every day. So
do I.
No, I know. I just I don't want to fucking.
So what are you saying, Seth?
What I'm saying is I don't want to take the 6-footer out if I only need a 4-footer.
Bro.
Lazy.
You know, I don't ever take a ladder off the truck. If only time I take a ladder off the truck is it's for a second story window. That's it.
And if I can pull them in there, I'm not going to take the ladders off the truck at all.
Oh yeah,
I pull everything, even cut ups,
You pull cut ups?
Fuck yeah.
That is a pretty impressive move right there. I would probably. Just
I got a video on YouTube all about it. Jay used to cite it in all his ramblings about me.
Oh yeah,
this fucking guy pulls cut-ups, bro. He's fucking stupid, bro.
Nah, man, if you can do it, do it.
Yeah. You can suck your whole life, or you can not suck your whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get on.
Pretty much, that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, brother.
Brother, my guy.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, my guy.
My guy.
Yeah,
My guy. Kid.
What happened to that dude?
He's quiet a little bit, but he'll still.
I think we knocked some of the fucking shine off that fucking turd.
Well, I mean, you got the $1,000 Mondays, and you got the day drinking Tuesday, Wednesdays, and you got the maybe I'll go work a little bit Thursday, and of course the day drinking Friday. You figure out he ain't got it figured out yet.
Do that or it's figured out.
I'm just fucking. Maybe I don't pay attention. Man, I got this super dope fucking window cleaning video that I'm like, I can't even edit it. It's been on my computer for like 3 weeks.
I don't even take my camera anymore.
Yeah,
I do TikTok shit. I'll take some video from TikTok, and then that's it.
You do a lot of TikTok videos.
Tim,
I got
It shows up on my thing all the time.
Tim's like, I gotta catch up. You gotta catch up with who? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Catch
Some
up
of these
with
guys
who?
are like, Steve-O's got like 30,000 fucking followers or some shit like that.
That's just because of who he is, dude.
Yeah. I mean, some guys I don't even know got, thousands.
Yeah, there's a guy on there that's got fucking window cleaning videos that have over 1 million views.
Yeah.
Now, is there a way to make money on those or no?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
YouTube?
I don't know. I kind of stopped doing them. It was cool for a minute, and then I was like, oh, well. Nobody's gonna fucking blow me like they blow Steve-O, so what's the point?
Yeah. Well, I also hate being at every job that I'm at longer than I have to be, so I'm like,
Right.
I couldn't imagine being like, I have to be here an extra 20 minutes? Fuck that.
Maybe I should grow my audience by giving shit away every time I fucking get online. Maybe that's what I should do.
You could do that too. That's an option.
It's an option.
Options.
Options.
Yeah.
Life's all about options. Yeah,
Man, Facebook's kind of. Facebook just feels like it's dying out. You know, I don't know.
I don't really.
Maybe it's
I
not.
just really don't fucking care about it.
And
Who the
then
fuck is
I'm-
thumping? What's that banging? Excuse me.
Me?
Stop it.
Why?
Now. Now.
Well, first of all, you're
No.
not talking.
Calzar has
You're talking.
I'm gonna bust
Listen,
in-
hey, I don't know if
With
you're.
that
Hey,
beat
no,
in
no,
the
no, bitch.
background,
Listen,
I'm gonna
bitch.
bust
Listen,
into
bitch.
Jukebox
Listen,
Hero
bitch.
and
I don't know if you fell and hit your fucking head at camp, and you're dyslexic now. You're talking to TJ, not JT, motherfucker. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do, boy.
I'd be
You
more
ain't my
afraid of
daddy.
JT than
You ain't
you.
my daddy, boy. What the fuck you talking about? I ain't gonna get no. I ain't getting no paddlings from you. What the fuck you talking about?
Oh,
If I got all dad on you real quick, man,
Yeah.
that was weird.
no. Oh shit. What are you saying here?
I just make.
So I remember being a kid, my dad would just shoot me that look. You know that look across the room where he's drinking with his buddies and you're doing something fucked up?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yep.
turns real quick and
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm dead.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
right now.
That looks like, oh shit, I better stop. later on, I'm gonna catch a beating.
Yeah, because pretty soon there's that real hard pat on the back and
Yeah.
then the grab of your neck.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep this shit up,
Yeah.
it's whispering. You're like, I'm gonna die.
Today was a shitty week, man.
I had a good week. You know why? 'Cause on
Week has
route
been a
work,
terrible month.
Today was a
route work,
terrible
the first
week.
week is the best week 'cause
What's
everything
that?
is done. No, I'm just saying, like for me, on route work mostly,
Mhm.
the first week of the month is the best because everything's done. You know, everything is finished.
Mhm.
I can coast through the week, and I start my monthlies towards the middle end of the week so I can get them done for the month. But I like the first week of the month. Everybody's cleaned up and not calling. You know.
Everyone's calling me, be like, "Do you clean pool patios? I have a stain here." I'm like, "Oh fuck! I don't care. What do you want done? Sure, I'll show up and do it."
Yeah.
I just get those. I feel like Mondays are reserved for 90-year-old women to call and ask you 800 questions and then not get anything done.
Yeah.
That's what Mondays are.
Bro, it's done nothing but rain here, on and off for a week.
Yep.
I
Same.
mean, it's just
Same here.
it's been shitty. But so I'm working. I got to work straight through the weekend. We leave for South Carolina next Friday, and I just got to work straight through. We worked yesterday, and then we're just going to go straight through. Try to catch some of shit up for
You
vacation.
gonna work on Sunday too?
Yeah, I got to work every day.
Tim does a lot of fucking
You're going on
traveling.
vacation again, huh?
Yeah, this is a family. This is a yearly family one. We're just going early this year. It's, Hilton Head.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's a pretty area, man.
yeah. I'm gonna do that. Joey's going. It'll be a good time.
How long are you going for?
Friday to the following. We're leaving Saturday. The following Saturday. We're gonna stay in. We're getting a hotel in Mooresville, North Carolina, on the way down, and so drive 6.5 hours, and the next day it'll only be like 4-hour drive. But be all right.
You should go
We got-
hang out with the Fedora dude.
Yeah.
Who's? I'm going to South Carolina. I'm going down by Savannah,
You can
Georgia.
wood screw a fucking Honda
Yeah.
emblem to your fucking back of your GMC. Fucking
Yeah,
piece of
I would.
shit.
I wouldn't mind finding like some window cleaners down there because I need shit to do, man. You know, a week down at the beach. I hate the beach. I'm so sick of the beach. I hate the beach.
Yeah, the
Beach
beach
is
we do.
overrated if you live near it. You know.
Yeah, it's just that's all we do. And we never go see a mountain or something. I'd like to see a mountain every once in a while.
I'm usually good for like 2 days of doing nothing, and after that, I'm ready to. I gotta get. You know.
Got me. I was having fun, man. I could have another 3-4 days with playing with Jen's titties. I'd have been fine with it.
Yeah, man,
I don't know if she would.
Well, she enjoyed herself. I assure you that.
I must be the only one in here who can sit doing nothing for a whole week and be like, I could do this for another week.
No, you're not.
Sure.
No, you're not the only one.
You can
I
do
could-
the same?
Oh yeah,
man.
I
I
would
can
not
get
give
real
two
busy
fucking
real
shits.
quick.
Yeah, I would not care at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Mark's like, I gotta be doing something. I'm old. Old.
No, like I said, I could do 2 days with nothing, but after that, I gotta feel productive. Whether it,
Yeah.
now, I'm not saying I have to go wash windows, but I want to be doing something.
Yeah, I mean, that week we won't. I mean, it's all kid week, so that's all we focus on is kids. So there's no drinking or anything like that. It's all kids for a week. And this is the longest vacation we've taken with them, so it'll be cool. They're going to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
It's good, man. I like that.
Yep, you're awesome, Tim. Yep, you're awesome, Tim.
Gotta give kids some memories, man.
You're awesome. You're the best.
I'm the best.
You gotta be the best.
You're the best, bro.
In their eyes, anyway.
I mean, to me, you are. Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, guy. Yeah.
Mark, you taking any vacations this summer or no? You staying put?
We're going to Tennessee in a couple months riding. Other than that, and we're gonna do I wanted to get a Keys trip, but the place that we rent is booked for they put up this big pavilion, and now they're doing a lot of weddings, so it's even hard to get a week there. And I don't want to look for another place because I'm loyal. I really love where we go in Largo, but I'd like to get down to the Keys.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it's so relaxing.
When I was there, I was like, I forgot how much I like it down here.
Yeah.
I gotta go again.
Yeah.
I got drunken plane tickets that I bought for Florida in July and August while I was drinking one night.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think I'm gonna go. Yeah, you know how it goes. So like, that sounds like that's a really good deal. Let's buy those. Put it on the credit card. Don't think about it until you see the statement. But yeah. So now we're. I think I'm gonna switch it though. I want to go somewhere else. And her birthday's in October, so maybe do something then. I don't know. We'll see. Might save it. I might save it for IWCA.
Yeah,
I think that's in Orlando, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be going to that one. Christine bought these tickets for like 2 years ago when they were like, not even 2 years ago, like when
they're like $11 2 years in advance.
Yeah, they like when the pandemic started, they like Disney sold her like 5-day passes and like hotel room for like $300.
Really?
So she's like, we got to use this by like the end of like, I think it's like April of next year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, I got to go to that convention. Why don't I go down for the convention?
That's perfect, because it's literally like 3 miles away. It's right there.
And I can write off like the plane tickets for the convention. So
yeah.
like, I'll go.
SeaWorld is walking distance from the convention. If you like.
Oh, really? It's that close?
Yeah, you can walk there. Yeah.
SeaWorld always makes me mad depressed, though. Like watching those dolphins just all sad.
They're not doing that as much anymore because they got so much shit about the whales. Now it's turned more into an amusement park. They got roller coasters and shit. There's still fish there and all, but I don't think they're doing the killer whale shows.
Is it by the airport?
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 15 or 20 minutes from the airport.
Yeah. So the Uber won't be too bad there.
Oh no. It's definitely a tourist trap though.
What about you, TJ? You gonna go to the IWCA this year?
I wish he would.
Probably.
Yeah.
You want to fly down?
Huh?
No, he drive.
Why do you always ask stupid fucking questions?
Man, I'll fly in the plane with you and hold your hand.
I don't need you to hold my hand. It's not I'm scared. I don't wanna. There's a difference.
No, yeah. It could suck.
You know what I mean? I mean, you keep saying the same thing over and over again about like fucking trying to get me. I'm not gonna do it. Why do you keep saying it?
I don't know. Maybe one time you'll change your mind.
I don't understand. I'm never gonna change my mind though, Tim. I mean, you can keep asking me, but it's gonna be the same fucking answer every time. I'm not doing that unless I absolutely fucking feel that it's necessary, and I just don't feel that it's necessary. I don't understand what the problem is.
My uncle doesn't fly anywhere. He took like a fucking boat from Boston to Germany because he didn't want to fly. He was like on a boat for like 15 fucking
Listen,
days.
man.
Well, fucking
John
3 hours.
John Madden was the face of NFL football for how many years? Was never on a fucking plane. Eat a dick.
He took a train everywhere. Yeah.
No, he rode a motorhome everywhere. But anyways, let's keep going.
Didn't he take a train a bunch too, though? No.
In the 70s.
Probably on the East Coast.
On the
I mean,
70s
that's
he
not
did.
it.
In the 70s
Yeah.
he did.
You would think John Madden would have a private jet, right?
No, he had a
You know
near death
why?
experience
Yeah.
on a plane and never got on one again.
Did he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what? He was
Yeah, I mean-
coaching the Raiders. He was fucking riding around in chains and shit.
It's a sick move.
It is a sick move.
Mm.
Mad
Dude,
sick,
yeah,
bro.
just like ripping butts and like drinking highballs and fucking hanging out on a train all day getting shit.
Dude. Hey, Florida's putting that badass train from Tampa down to where past Mark. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That thing, you can just ride a train.
I don't know. I might
Dude,
fly
if they
down
had
there.
better sleeper, like if they had better sleepers on trains, like because I've taken one from Boston to Chicago. Those sleepers, man, are the most uncomfortable things I've ever been in my whole life. Like I spent all this money to get in this thing, and I'm like, I don't fucking fit in here. This shit sucks. dude.
Well, like on
trains
Amtrak.
trains
yeah.
are gonna they're gonna become normal though. That's part of that Green Deal, like fucking trains and shit. Though.
Yeah, belching
So-
diesel fucking smoke.
Right.
That's
So that's
Canadian.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I mean,
right.
I don't know. I don't live the kind of life where I could go to like 12 different fucking conventions a year like all these fucking guys do. You know what I mean? I just can't. And not. I mean, and I don't mean that financially. I just mean that like I just don't give a fuck enough to go to like the IWCA, the PWMCA, the fucking hootie doo, the YMCA, the fuck. I just fucking don't care.
I kind of think the pressure washing one would be a total shit show with those guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
let's say argue on Facebook.
yeah.
you know what I don't understand? And I don't go to a lot of the pressure washing Facebook pages, but I you know, it comes up, and I see these fucking guys that are in business for themselves running those fucking Home Depot pressure washers with a surface washer that just attaches to the gun. You know what I'm talking about? It's like this big, and I'm like, if you pulled up in my fucking house and I was paying you to pressure clean, I would expect you to have something better than the average grandmother on the street. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd take you 6 hours to do my fucking driveway with that.
Right.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little wild, man.
I think
Wearing your company shirts to a convention fucking blows my mind. Like, why? What are you doing?
Dude, the amount of dudes we've seen at the huge convention walking around with their fucking hootie doo fucking window cleaning shirt on, I'm like, man, dude, you're a fucking nerd, bro.
Yeah, like, you got a clipboard. and
Yeah,
fucking
get yourself a
backpack.
Squeegee Life shirt if you want to represent, you fucking cunt.
right?
Buy
Yeah.
yourself an outlaw window cleaner shirt, you dirty bitch.
Yeah, wear something cool.
Yeah, bro, fuck. Get you a Zero t-shirt, you know what I mean? Get you a fucking something,
Dude,
man.
These
Fuck, bro.
motherfuckers are $9.99, bro.
Yeah, those are nice shirts for $9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's an add-on to get above the shipping. Always remember that.
Chris don't get his shirts printed through fucking me though, so fuck him.
Right. Well,
Fuck that guy. You know
Dude,
what?
NASCAR shirts and the fucking Mark knows this, and probably TJ too. The guys who come up to you to talk to you to basically just strictly tell you their gross revenue for like fucking 20 minutes. You're like, yeah, that's cool, man. Awesome. Sweet, dude.
Dude, they had guys. I gotta tell you,
Shut up, nerd.
at last year's IWCA, there was that company there, or a company there, I should say. It's like a print shop that makes shirts and shit.
Mhm.
Like it's something like,
sublimation.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's like Get It Now, you know, get it for now, printfornow.com, some shit like
Oh.
that. They were well represented. I'm not gonna lie, but dude, there was a line of fucking people buying those NASCAR looking fucking pressure cleaning shirts.
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
Shit.
this is fucking cheesy. I mean, I think that's gonna come and go as fast as, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I understand the whole bleach thing and you want clothes that don't. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you get out and you look like a fucking rolling billboard for Firestone or for General Pumps or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I
I'm
mean?
like-
It's like a 6-color fucking shirt
Yeah.
with like 18
I'm like-
patches on it. I
Right.
mean, maybe,
I would fucking laugh at you. I would laugh. I would laugh. You look like a circus fucking clown.
I just think it's a tad fucking unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah.
It just screams, I need some attention right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And only thing I remember from the convention is drinking a lot and bullshitting with the Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean?
Probably what you should do at a convention.
There was a group of Puerto Ricans I hung out with the whole time, and we drank a lot of Bud Light. That's, you know?
Yeah. Well, I will say this. The one in last year's in Orlando was better than the one I saw you at, Tim. It was just more fun. Maybe because I was more open to meeting some people and hanging out with Alex in Jersey for me was great. Yeah. And I met
Alex in Jersey weren't at that last one. That was Perry right there. You know what I mean?
No. The one I just went to. I know what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was just a drug fest, man. That's all that thing was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it was.
Yeah.
That bar was packed every night.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was dope.
Hey, brother.
Yeah. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
All the stuff.
All the
Conventions can get old. Really
all of
quick.
the things.
Yeah.
All of the stuff, bro.
All of the things, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. I think those shirts are cool and everything. 72-hour print. 72-hour print, and it takes fucking 78 days to get it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't know. They had a line of people, and they had some nice shit out there. It's just not something I would want. That's
They're
just
like
me.
six. How much are they a shirt? 60?
I don't even know. I need to look. Let me get that.
They that much?
I don't
Because they got
know.
that bleach resistance and everything, right?
Yeah.
Like there's some good shirts, right?
Like I said, I understand that part of it. I just don't need something that looks
Yeah.
like a rolling fucking billboard. with
Yeah,
that long.
that's just too much
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
get
like,
it.
want
You want everyone to know that you've removed like fucking gutter stripe removal, fucking
Yeah.
pine needle removal, fucking
Yeah.
we use fucking grease lightning in our
We
buttholes.
wipe your
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Right?
Fucking wiener stripping removal.
Yeah.
It's like it's Sunday on a shirt.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just a
And
little
you can always
much
tell
for
the
me.
guy's like first convention because he brought 3 of his idiot employees with him, and he's like, "Yeah, you go to this class," and they're like, "We're not fucking paying attention to anything."
Yeah, we're all
Take
drunk.
notes, bro.
Yeah, you can usually spot that, Seth. It's exactly right. You'll see him come along, and you look at him right away, and you go, okay, this guy probably knows some shit. The other guy, he's all right, and the other clown, he's just there for the fucking ride.
Yeah,
But
You
dude,
know what I'm saying?
you get the employees sold on the like when we were there selling for Perry. That it was me and Alan. You get the
Yeah.
employees sold on the gunslingers, and you sell them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
We sold a
Yeah.
shit ton of gunslingers at that convention too.
yeah. I guarantee none of them are still in service.
No,
It's like the rest of
Mine's-
that fucking
my
junk.
first one, my first one got retired. I'm on my third, I think. I'm on my third. I couldn't use the second because it leaked so bad.
I don't know.
So I'm on my last one.
I got a couple hanging on the shelf. They're probably like,
I'd send
Oh,
you
man.
guys. I'd send that shit
Fuck.
out, but I'm afraid you guys are gonna get those shirts and fucking ruin them before the podcast. Mark will be like, "Oops, I accidentally wiped barbecue sauce up with mine, guys.
no.
I cooked on my flat top and got grease.
I had to
Yeah.
wipe my Blackstone down with my 200th
Yeah.
episode shit. Sorry."
Yeah. Dude, I'm not lying to you because my wife gets on me. I ain't lying to you when I tell you this. My employees even asked about it. I wear either a WCR shirt to work. I always wear a window cleaning related shirt.
Mhm.
I had a new account. I know I had to go bid an account, so I had a Sky's the Limit shirt on. But I started wearing the hat because I got no representation. But I ain't lying to you. I wear 4 out of 5 days a week, either 4 days a week usually is a Squeegee Life shirt, and then I'll throw in a WCR. I don't even represent. I don't even fucking show up in my own company shit anymore. I'm not
Yeah,
lying. I swear to
It
God.
I
is,
kinda do the
well,
same thing.
technically, Squeegee Life is your own company, but you know,
No,
what are we saying?
well, I understand that, but it's not advertising with phone number saying what I do. It just says
I'm
Squeegee
getting
Life.
ready
But
to
I
take the
got
phone number off my shirt.
it.
Yeah.
Nobody ever calls from
I've been
Nah.
real close to just being like,
Just
I don't really
fucking,
want to
I don't need
I
all.
just
I just
got
don't need
church
all that
eyes
shit.
and
Yeah,
shit.
that's all I need. Yeah, that's all I need. Just
You
like,
need to know who the fuck what
Yeah.
I am doing here for you.
yeah,
through
clear
that
views
door.
window cleaning.
That's
That's
it.
all I'm putting on there. I'm not fucking putting the
Yeah.
phone number on there. I'm tired
Dude,
of fucking
I gotta
weirdos
tell
from
you-
fucking YouTube calling me.
I've honestly thought about just putting my website on the shirt and getting rid of the number and be like, I don't want you to call me.
They're much more apt to fucking look at your website, anyways. You know.
I feel like that's the new move. I think like phone numbers and shit like that in the next 5-10 years, people are just going to communicate via email.
I'll tell you
People
what,
are
I
just
was
gonna
thinking-
communicate via fucking instant transmission, bro.
Dude,
I
we
was
had-
digging-
we had
I was-
text more than anything right now.
I was digging through the closet the other day, and I pull out this black T-shirt, and I'm like, "What shirt is this?" And my wife hangs them up inside out. Sometimes I'm fucking peeking. What am I gonna wear today? And it was the Godfather Squeegee Life shirt, which was fucking brand new, dude. I was like, I forgot I had that. I'm not kidding you, T. I wore that, and I got 3 or 4 compliments on that shirt
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that. That's a badass fucking shirt. Where can I get that? I go squeegeelife.com, buddy. Go get
The
you some
one
shirts.
that I always get, the one that people always like ask, like people that aren't even window cleaners, like, hey man, where can I get that shirt at? Is the window cleaning history shirt.
Yeah, that one too.
Yep, everyone
That
loves
one
that
is
shirt.
fucking stellar. That's the
And
badass.
that's
one.
hard
Jennifer
The
Jennifer
hard body one, too.
Jennifer
hates those.
fucking hates making those,
I
dude.
think I'm gonna order a bunch of them.
Some dude ordered like fucking 16 of them. He's like wants to use them as work shirts or something.
No, I wear them.
And Jennifer was so fucking mad. She goes, "Fuck that guy."
Yeah.
Dude,
No, but
actually,
they're
that
badass.
was, now thinking about it, if I did like the top, like Squeegee Life would put the shine through logo there, and then in the back was
Yeah.
the window. Jen might hate me in February.
Yeah, and she fucking want to punch you right in your fucking nose. I've been trying to get Richie to give me a patent drawing of the tip jar, so I want to put the tip jar in the back of a shirt. I think that'd be cool too. I want to change.
I need I
wanna-
need work shirt.
Yeah, I want to change the font on the front and do an another window cleaning history shirt, but with the tip jar on the back. But Richie's a piece of shit, so.
I really do need work shirts, so I'll just get them through you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need them.
Yeah, mine's
Seth
simple. It's
said,
just
yeah,
a
if you
shirt
need
on.
'em. Yeah, Jennifer's cool, dude. She'll take care of you, bro. You know that.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
come up here ever.
Oh, honestly, Jennifer's customer service is like great. Like anytime I've ordered anything, she's like, "How's this? Here's a picture of that. Do you like this?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's great." She's like, "I'm gonna make TJ send this out tomorrow." I'm like, "All right."
Whatever, fuckhead.
I'm like, "Hey, if it's
I got your guys' shirts are all packed and nice. Tim's fucking tip jars in a box. It's ready to go. I just, whenever I feel like fucking mailing it, suck my dick. Whatever, asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
I hate going to UPS or.
I fucking hate going. Yeah, dude, it sucks. In my town,
got a
I
nice
don't know
little
what it
place
is
out
about
there.
my town, but the fucking post office and the package shipping store is fucking insane all
Dude,
the
it's that way.
time.
It's everywhere. It's not just in your town.
Fuck.
It's everywhere. I'll tell you what we
Ugh.
did. When we started sending shit out, Kate went online and got Pirate Ship. You heard of Pirate Ship? Pirate Ship is a shipping. You get the shipping label
Oh, okay.
from them, and it's cheaper
Uh-huh.
by a few bucks here and there.
Uh-huh.
But you literally print it out on your printer and tape it to the box and give it to your post office. Like my mailman takes the boxes. Like if someone buys a dozen towels,
Oh, no shit.
yeah, you just put in the weight, the size.
What
of
is
the
it
box,
called?
big enough
Pirate
to-
Ship?
Yes, Pirate Ship.
Okay, I'm going to check that out.
Dude, just the fact, number one, probably save 10 to 15% over the post office.
Really?
A, and B, the fact that you don't have to go into that motherfucking
Yeah,
post office.
that's a big thing.
Oh, it's
for
like the
me-
dentist. Oh,
For me,
fuck,
yeah, I hate waiting
No.
in line. I do not wait in line very well. I'm not a
No.
good waiting in line or a guy.
Dude, It
Yeah.
cost me $36 to ship that Maker 18-inch complete to that guy in
You're
Washington.
kidding.
No,
Man, dude.
No,
That
through the post
sucks.
office even.
That sucks.
And I boxed it on myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sucks,
3-day
man.
ship. 3-day ship. And then that was just the cheapest.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shit's getting
Didn't mean to
expensive.
derail your conversation with that sweet
I
gas.
don't give a
just
shit. As long as I don't have to eat it, we're good.
Yeah, you don't have to eat it. You don't have to. I'm not gonna make you eat it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit's just expensive right now.
Seth let a fucking big one before Mark got on. I was like, man, Mark's gonna fucking be
I was
upset.
impressed.
And no,
I
he
let
let
off a better
one before that,
one.
a way better one before that. And I'm like, man, you should have waited for Mark.
Right?
And then as soon as he got done, you voxed and said you were on. I was like, oh, he just missed
It was like
the first
20
ever. That was like our baby's first steps, and you missed it, Mark. You know what I mean?
All I know is that
Our,
what
hey,
I heard,
Mark, our son said his first words, and you weren't here.
all I know is the one that I heard, it was impressive, but it still sounds like you're trying to pass that condom.
Yeah, it's still
yeah,
stuck in
I'm
there.
trying to get the gerbil out my ass. You know what I mean?
It's still stuck
It
in
gets
there.
fucking
Skeleton.
difficult.
It's a gerbil skeleton. It's really tough.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta
The hair was easy to pass it. Those little bones get hung up on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Yeah. The little claws.
Yeah.
If it turns sideways, you're fucked. Yeah.
Oh shit. So what do you guys think about my plan for the 200th episode? Just letting it be a shit show like the last one.
No, I want more organization.
Come on, man.
Mark, but we're gonna start organized,
And it's gonna be a-
turn to
Look,
shit.
I agree. I agree. Listen, I think the last few giveaways were you can call them shit shows. They went pretty well.
Yeah.
But the one with Josh, I will never listen to that podcast again. We should fucking delete it. You know, get over that motherfucker because that was horrific.
I think the podcast, the 100th episode would have went better if we did not include Josh in that one. That was just
no.
Josh was answering the questions for people.
Yeah. You tell box truck Josh.
yeah, box truck Josh.
And you guys, all of us are like way more seasoned at this too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you see it going off the rails, one of us will stop the other one from going too far.
Yeah.
So I think we should be all right.
Well, what I'm gonna do to curtail the call-ins is you're gonna have to answer the first person to answer the question in the Squeegee Life Messenger. You're gonna have to have Facebook Messenger, and you're gonna have to have Skype. You know what I mean? That's just all there is to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The first person to fucking send me a message on you know what I mean? That person will get to call in. They'll get to fucking answer their question. They'll either get it, they won't get it. If they do get it, they'll get to spin the wheel and possibly win a prize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. That's the way I'm going to do it. Yeah, and we're gonna do that podcast. We're gonna do the 200th episode, and then we're gonna take all of July off. We're gonna take July off like we did last year. We usually take a month off in the summer. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless you're a Patreon member, I've got I got some shit I want to talk to the fellows about, but I'm gonna keep doing some things throughout that month for the Patreon members, so that way they still get their fill.
We could even do like a little half hour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Only podcast or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
that's
just like an hour
is anybody
long.
fired for
30.
season 3, or is there a season 3 or
Season 3 of what? Of the Squeegee Life podcast?
Yeah.
No, I think we're gonna keep the band together unless you keep asking stupid fucking questions like you should fly, and then I'm kicking you off.
Yeah.
I'm kicking you off the fucking podcast.
It's never happening.
Yeah.
So
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I've honestly been thinking. I was like, it'd probably be just easier for me to fly. Just Jennifer drop me off and fly down there and just be done with it. You know what I mean? Be my first time on a plane by myself. That's the best way to do it. I feel like.
Look, you get to if you're gonna do that. I will pick you up at the airport. I will drop you off back at the airport.
You will.
You don't have to spend the money on Uber.
Yeah, I know you will.
I mean, I know the area. If you want to see something while we're there, You know,
I'm
just
only
wanna
the only
fucking
reason why
hang
I'm
out.
coming is because you want me to come. That's it. That'd be the
I
only
want
reason.
you to, man.
It'd be the
we're gonna
only
have a
reason.
fucking good time.
TJ,
I
your
wanna-
best bet is to be honest, if you like airports aren't your favorite thing, is get TSA pre-checked.
Oh, okay.
It's $85.
I might be on a no-fly list, man. You know what I mean? I'm kind of gangster, bro.
No,
Hey.
you're approved like this, but you don't walk through lines. You don't take your shoes off. You don't take shit out of your bag. You walk up a special line. It is the best
okay.
$85 I've spent my life, man. Yeah, you don't have to deal with all the fucking commoners and peasants.
So
You just fucking-
$85 allows you to be a terrorist. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you might subject yourself to a cavity search, so I'm not so sure.
Yeah, but not taking your shoes off, not taking your belt off, not having to do any of that shit is worth $85 for 5 years.
Can I mail you my drugs, Mark, and then you just like bring them with you?
If there's
Dude,
any left by the time
Christine
you
brings
get
the weed pen on.
Yeah, I think I'm in no danger there, straight edge.
You can send me whatever you want, dude.
TJ, I will tell you this. Christine has brought her weed pen and edibles on every flight I've ever been on with her. Nobody says shit. Ever.
Really?
Yeah, they don't care. You just be like, oh yeah, that's a.
All right, now, excuse me for being stupid, but what the fuck is a weed pen?
Weed pen is like a vape pen. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah, I got it.
I love. Don't you just love?
Like,
Don't you just? Don't you just
carry
love
one in your
Mark's?
truck?
Don't you just love Mark's innocence? He's just so
Yeah.
It's
innocent.
not innocence, I've just never
What are
He's
these-
like, what is a
Yeah.
weed pen? What is this sorcery?
You can write with that stuff?
Ibuprofen, bro.
You could
Yeah, I know.
smoke it, eat it, and write with it. That shit's
Is that
dope.
like a beat crayon?
Yes.
It's
That's-
one of those
that's
pens
so you
have
don't smell like weed going in to see the
4 different
customer.
colors.
Yeah, it's a vape thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how's the bottling going? By the way, Mark, how's that going for you?
I'm gonna make a run. I had to make a mixing tank,
Mhm.
and so I got a 35-gallon mixing tank, and I had to make I made a paddle, like a paint stirring paddle.
Okay.
Okay, and because I can't afford, like
I'm
the
mixing.
cheapest bottling
mixing.
machine
Yeah.
is fucking like
A
$1,100
bunch,
bucks.
yeah.
I'm not ready to do that.
Yeah.
So I got a paint paddle type
Mhm.
thing, and then I made a mount, basically a hole fitting into the tank.
Uh huh.
Set it on my fucking drill press.
Oh, okay.
hold it,
Cool.
And fucking mix
Dude,
everything,
hey, yeah.
agitate it. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna fill them with a ball valve,
Fuck it.
So
Yeah.
I should have by the end of the weekend, about 30 gallons ready
Oh,
to
cool,
go.
man.
Yeah. So
Cool,
we're
dude.
Gonna be sending
Have you
stuff.
gotten?
Yeah.
When are you gonna? Have you gotten a label or got a
Chris
label
is
done?
I'm working with Chris on
Oh,
that
cool.
right now.
Cool.
I handed it off because he's got so much.
Right. Oh yeah.
Connections
Yeah.
and-
It'd be stupid not to. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we started looking into it, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I'm fucking lost. My wife's good at shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? Who cares what it costs? Let's get Chris involved with this because
Right.
he knows all about this. So,
So,
I've got the bottle, I've got the tops, I've got all the compounds. Now I've got the mixing thing, and actually I was texting him back and forth yesterday, going over labels, and we're gonna work on some artwork. I'm probably gonna need some stuff from you and some at least some input from you, TJ.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Input.
And
You need input from me.
yeah, 'cause we're putting Squeegee Life on the bottle, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna run this fucking brand. I don't need my name on anything.
Run it.
Not that I'm hiding from
We're
anybody.
gonna run it into the ground. Is what we're gonna do.
We're gonna run this
Motherfucker.
around
Yeah.
like
I think
fucking airplane.
it's probably a smart move to do that.
There's already the website up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's probably a smart
I'm
move.
not the kind of person that puts my name on shit. I mean, maybe my name on it in some instances would help draw attention to
Yeah.
it, but I'd rather people know that we're all involved with the Squeegee Life brand,
Mm.
and we all offer something on the Squeegee Life
It
brand.
should be like
you know?
Squeegee Life Tanner Polish or something like that.
Yeah, we could probably put something on there.
That's what I would do.
mean, I don't,
That's what
Yeah.
if it was me, if you wanted my opinion, it would be Squeegee Life Tanner Polish.
well, that's
what
why
it
I'm
would be.
asking.
I think we should
everybody,
call it Squeegee Life Tanner
If
Dream
any
Sauce.
of you have any suggestions,
It
I'm
should
always
be Mark
The dream
Tanner's
sauce.
Squeegee Life Mark Tanner's secret juice
Yeah,
sauce.
Yeah.
Mark Tanner window gravy.
Just a little
He
something
whipped it up
besides that.
himself. You need to.
Horse and buggy with a weird hat. And a little
Yeah,
tooth hanging up
yeah,
on the
yeah,
side of
yeah.
the house.
You need to put that on the box. He whipped it up himself.
Uh.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah. Well, I will say this though.
Well, let me say this before you get going. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, windowcleaner.com, because again, just
Without them,
yeah, we're doing hard. They're fucking awesome, man. They're awesome. They're awesome. So's Maker Products. They're cool too. Black Diamond Squeegee Rubbers, fucking the StartSmartBox.com, American Window Cleaner Magazine, fucking all of them hoes.
Ho.
Okay, Mark, you can go.
No, I was just saying. You've heard me mention my buddy Gary.
Yeah.
I know him from when I worked with my dad.
Right.
And I helped him set up in business, and he's just a very close friend. And he's been asking for probably as long as you, T, how to do glass restoration, you know. And I it's no offense to Gary, but he's not as mechanically inclined as you would be. You know, like I showed you how I polish glass, and within an hour you don't need me very much. You know what I'm saying? You might have a question.
Right.
He's the exact opposite. So I figured if I could teach this guy, and for me it's
He said,
experience.
"Call it lejiz." Call it lejiz. It's French, motherfucker, for the sauce.
Same color. It's the same color.
Tanner Jizzle.
And if shaking well, it's the same consistency.
Squeegee Life Tanner Jizzle. That's fucking great.
Yeah, Mark Tizzle's Jizzle.
Yeah.
But
Woo!
but,
I got something coming out soon too, man. I'm excited about it too, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's
Can we
awesome.
get any teasers on it?
No,
No teasers.
it's in every fucking video. Nobody realizes it. But continue.
So I kind of figured if I could teach, I could teach Gary, then
Yeah.
that's just a stepping stone for me to teach, less
Right.
different types of people. So
Yeah.
he came to my house. We spent a couple hours on some shower doors I got in my shop. Showed him the yes and the no and how to read the temperature, what to look for, how to use the polish, how often to use the polish. You know, stuff that you and I went over for the most part. And so he goes home, and the next day he books a shower door. Okay, and I gave him like two cutting pads, and dude, he fucking sends me a picture. I've never seen anyone do this to a pad. It looked like shredded wheat.
Oh,
right?
man,
and
dude.
He goes, what does it mean when this happens? And I go, are you fucking kidding me, dude? I was like mad. It's like when someone wipes with a squeegee wipe towel. I'm like, stop being personal.
I'll be honest with you. I haven't used my cutting pads, those pads that you left me. I haven't used them very much, but I'm still using the one you gave me. You gave me one that was like brand new, and you gave me one that was still soaked with kind of pop. I'm still using that first one. You know.
Well, I will tell you, there is a huge development that I just came to me. Believe it or not, like, and I'm going to share it because it doesn't matter.
Right.
But well, anyway. Let me back this up to finish the Gary thing. I'm like, Gary, remember what I told you about how important it is to stay flat? You destroyed the edges. It looked like a fucking honeycomb. And my wife's like, why are you so frustrated? You got to learn to teach these people. You know, I'm like, okay. So I got more to explain it to him. But anyway, I figured out a way. Like, you know how I gave you the pad? I gave you a used pad, and normal people or anyone else, especially you, TJ, would go, give me this fucking used piece of shit. That used piece of shit is the best fucking pad you could have because it's so impregnated with cerium, with the polish, right? Right? Makes sense? You don't have to break it in. It's ready to fucking go. You know, I hate using new pads. I love my old pads. Okay, so I figured out how to pre-impregnate the pads, right? No pun intended, with the polish. Okay, I can get like 4 ounces of polish to dry into the pad. Okay, and then it's like a fucking rock, which is what you want. And then all you got to do is add water to whatever you're going to polish versus add polish to the pad. Make sense? Right? So like put it this way. That old folks home that I worked with you at, you could probably do 20 windows with nothing but a spray bottle of water and that pad instead of using your polish, right? Make sense?
No, huh?
No, he's making the pad already like pre-packed with the
Yes.
polish.
Yes, with
And
polish.
then you're just adding water instead of adding polish to
Yes.
the pad, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. Yep. So I was working. It came to me one day, and I worked on it for a full weekend. There was some trial and error, but I got it. And actually, if you weigh the pads, right, this is how anal I am. I weigh the pad with nothing in it, and I weigh the pad with in it, and it'll hold between 3 and 4 ounces of the abrasives in it. Okay. So then, all right, let's see how well it works. So I started using it, and I used nothing but pure water in a spray bottle. And I did like 20 fucking windows, and I'm like, this is working great. Well, after 20 windows, obviously depending on what you're taking off and how big the area is going to dictate how much you're going to get out of the pad. But at that point, I went back over to the pre-mixed polish on the pad. So there was no break-in time, meaning you don't have to take that first window and take twice as long on it because you're building up the polish into the pad.
Right.
It's ready to go 100%. So that was a huge development to get the pad.
So what are you gonna?
So why don't you just sell the pads that are
I am.
pre-filled?
No, they are going to
That'd be
be
like,
yes, they are going to be sold.
yeah.
But no, you still got to have the polish. But right off the bat, it's instant. It's ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
well,
TJ, when you take that brand new pad that I gave you.
Yeah, it takes a little time to get enough bullshit in there because I'm squirting it into the pad.
So you're basically taking a step out of the process.
You're preloading it.
Yes.
Now you're doing it, dude. You're gonna be. You're never gonna clean windows again.
No, I love cleaning windows, dude.
I like cleaning glass too, but it's nice to have that little thing, that little feather in your cap.
Residual.
Like around here, like there's nobody doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you and nobody else. You know?
God, I can't believe you're shipping that fucking skid to Jason Lehman. That's gonna cost at least $10,000 to ship that.
Yeah, he's. You know what the problem with it is? I mean, his skid is 98% done. I haven't charged it up with water yet and I had the RO membrane soaking. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but in my world, like when you build an engine, you soak the lifters in oil.
Yeah.
I soaked the membrane to try to get it to permeate fast and everything. I haven't fired up the pump system on it yet. That's pretty simple, straightforward. But dude, I am struggling, and I'm not saying nothing political. To get materials now is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts because the only way I'm able to find, 14 gauge, which is 14 gauge aluminum sheeting, is in a 5 by 10 foot sheet. Okay, dude, it's like $1,000 fucking dollars.
That's insane, dude.
$1,000 for a sheet, and then I got to get it. I get it sheared. I don't have a shearing machine, so I go with the dimensions. They put it on a giant fucking boom, and they cut it perfectly straight, flat. I just clean up the edges and put it together. And I was buying what I would call, like, Seth's skid and my skid had watermarked aluminum, which is aluminum that sat out in the weather somewhere at some point, and the finish was no good. They couldn't sell it to someone who was building something that was going to be aluminum color, you know what I'm saying? Or they have to body work the aluminum.
Right.
So I could get watermarked aluminum for half price. And my supplier, I call him once a week. You got any? You got any? You got any? He's like, nobody's buying it. He goes, my company, which is a multi-billion-dollar distributor, they're not even buying aluminum to sell because they know no one's going to pay the price.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's terrible.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm like, talk about trickle down. It trickled down to somebody like me that works in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't imagine having a fabrication company.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, you're fucked now.
I mean, how about your cousin? I'm sure it's affecting him.
No, yeah.
In the rental store?
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta be.
Oh, yeah. He's stealing it, but he's a mover and a shaker, so he keeps... I mean, he's always got plan A, plan B, plan C.
Oh, yeah.
He's that type of guy.
If he's thinking one step ahead, he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating for somebody like me who just wants to buy $500 worth of aluminum.
Yeah, like I'm getting ready to go to tear the bathroom apart. We're actually going to go tomorrow night, and she's going to pick out the finishings and all that shit, and I'm gonna start that, and I just dread it. It's like, man,
Yeah.
you know, something that would have probably cost me a couple grand's probably gonna cost me fucking twice that now. You know what I mean? It's just,
Dude, I told you the last podcast. You met Sean.
mm-hmm.
His dad's building a 60 by 80 CBS construction shop in their yard. 60 by 80, and since the contract was signed, okay, and permits were pulled, the price has gone up $36,000. Think about how many sheets of plywood you need.
That's
on
insane,
on
dude. That's insane, dude.
36, and like he said to me, if you told me for 36,000 more, you're going to get 2 post lifts, an air compressor system, you're going to get a mezzanine and a staircase, you'd say, oh, that's great. But you're getting for 36,000
the same fucking building,
the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'd wait that shit out.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
At this point, yeah. I mean, why pay that?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Ron, my buddy Ron just bought. He got his GMC right after me. He bought a dually. It's 2000. It's a year old. It's a 2017.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, man, it's just too big
down
for
already.
Actually, no, I don't think it did. No, but he goes, he went to trade it in because it was just too big for what he needed. You know what I mean? Because he didn't end up getting a fifth wheel camper. He just got one he can pull behind.
Yeah.
So he went in. They offered him $6,000 or $7,000 more than he paid for the truck just to buy it off of him.
No, dude, my buddy Tori, at the same time he bought his Super Duty, I bought mine. His is the FX, so it's nicer than mine. It's got better. It came with leather. I had to put leather in. He's got, sunroof, bigger backup camera, and all that shit. He paid $71,000 for the truck, and he works at Ford. Okay, they don't have any trucks to sell because that chip factory that burned down to the ground. They don't have electronics for these new trucks. Okay, so he paid like $71,000 or something for the truck. They offered him $72,000 because it only has 50,000 miles. And they were going to sell it for $75,000 on the lot. He's like, well, what am I supposed to do? You don't have a truck to replace it. He's like, well, you literally drive.
Ain't no question if it will have me. Listen, bro, you already said you were coming on the 200th episode on July 5th. You said July 5th worked for you. We already set the date. You can't, if they'll have me, I will listen. Listen.
Right?
Can't be playing those games.
Don't be playing those games with us. Don't be playing fucking hard to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean...
He said he paid $12 for a 2x4. It's a fucking truth, man. They're fucking insane right now, bro.
Dude, have you seen those pictures? And I don't know if they're valid or not, but someone will have a stack of like 5 sheets of plywood and some 2x4s.
No, that's true. That's true.
$1,000.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. That's fucking true, dude. That's straight up. I come from the construction industry. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do, and I've got a lot of friends that still do that, and that is the truth, dude.
Dude, I was in Home Depot, and I made it a point to go to the lumber aisle because I didn't believe what I was seeing. But that shit, I think they call it OSB, which looks like giant chunks of wood glued together into a piece of plywood. That shit is $70 a sheet. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Here in Ohio,
and that's shit, right? TJ, that's shit.
Yeah,
right?
7/16.
You know why?
7/16 oriented strand board is fucking like common roof material. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's going for the last time I looked, which was a month ago, it was like $34 a sheet, and it was fucking like nowhere near that before. It was like fucking $10-12 a sheet. It's like tripled in price.
Riots from last year. This is all that because they smashed that market. They used all the plywood and all them sheets for the riots last year. Yes, this is all stemmed from that.
Yeah, but dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. In Florida, when we have a hurricane coming, everybody fucking goes and buys plywood because if they don't have shutters or impact windows, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, I'm always wondering, where the fuck did you do with your plywood from 2 years ago, stupid fuck? Would you build a bird fucking house with it?
Well, you would think if you're doing that on a regular basis, you just put those storm shutters up in the attic or something. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you do. But what I'm saying is, the impact that we have on the plywood in our state when a hurricane is fucking a week out from slamming into us, they clear the shelves of plywood. So you're going to tell me that those riots in several states took that much
I don't
plywood
think
to board up?
Every city around me,
yeah,
plywood. Every one of them, that they all boarded up their downtowns. Including,
Really?
I mean, Newark would put that plywood. I mean, Lancaster.
Well, I know in New York, dude, they drove down the road in New York. You couldn't even tell what was what because it was so much fucking plywood.
Right. Columbus downtown was all plywood.
Damn, man.
Dude, I'm gonna change the subject for a minute because I never laughed so hard in the last year until I saw Mark Darnell standing in that weird ass fucking costume on the highway.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck is wrong?
You guys
with this
didn't
dude?
react to him taking a shit. He went outside and took a shit for us again. You guys didn't react to that.
I didn't see that.
I sent it to you guys in the podcast group. He fucking
Yeah,
runs outside, squats down, takes a fat shit. Fat shit.
I'll have to go back through it.
He sends me this message and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that." I'm like, "Motherfucker, stop lying. You ain't sorry."
I gotta wonder where the fuck he had a pink dress and some fucking hat. I'm probably gonna get called a racist again with some kind of Chinese-looking face on it. Okay, where the fuck does that even come from?
Sarah made it.
Is
His
it
wife
Arthur
made it.
Craft's day?
His wife
Is it
made that.
Darnell in the basement?
His
Yeah,
wife.
and then it's just like weird, ominous music playing.
Yeah.
Why is this like an independent film?
That
Like,
fucking dude's great,
there's a
dude.
black and white.
Yeah, I think his wife's pretty artistic. I think she's like an artist at heart, and I think she made that paper mache fucking head for his ass. I bet.
Dude, I gotta tell you.
Yo,
something.
what's up, Richie? That's who we need to get on the podcast. Is fucking Richie Blue. That fucking cocksucker.
Richie's out looking at birds.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. He's got
Hey,
me.
Richie.
He's got me
Hey, Richie.
fucking looking at birds.
Yeah, hey Richie, would you take this for a swallow?
Fucking Mark.
Fucking Mark
I
Tanner.
love Richard.
Richie, when you gonna come on the podcast again?
Richie's
When are you
shit.
gonna stop being a douche and come on the podcast, bro?
I mean, he does have amazing internet connection too. So it's like,
I think he might have. I think he might have better fucking internet connection now. He might, he might have upgraded since the last time we talked to him on the podcast.
No,
But
it's
it's been a solid year or better since he's been on the show.
I miss Richie. I'd love to have him back on. He's great.
Man, it's so sticky right now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna get in my
Hot out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in the swimming pool right now. It'd be better.
That's right.
It'd be better if
Be
Jennifer's titties
Three
were in
beers
there,
there,
floating around.
Ooh.
Maybe see
Yeah,
some titties.
Jennifer's got some flotation devices.
There you go, my friend.
Yeah,
That's a good ass time, son.
yeah,
Look at that. He's
yeah.
just out his window at the pool, like, man, I can't wait till this is over.
Right. I've been looking for an inflatable hot tub. I want to get a fucking a nice hot tub, but I'm thinking I'm going to start with like below the $7 gajillion mark. You know what I mean? See how often I use it.
What do they call
Yo,
them? Soft spa or something?
Like a soft
They're
spa,
like
yeah.
some thick foam,
Yeah.
And it'll fit on your back patio. And
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
I was thinking, we'll buy one of those to try it out. You know what I mean? See if we
Yep.
use it a bunch. And if we use it a bunch, I think I'm gonna buy one next year.
Oh, yeah.
When you're sore, like,
Oh man, it was so nice, dude. Oh, sitting in that hot tub for 2 days down there. Oh my god, it was excellent. That's all we did. I drank beer and sat in a hot tub, smoked weed, played with titties. That's all I did for fucking 3 days.
You gotta do
was
that
the
in the
best.
winter time when it's snowing and you're in the hot tub.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the shit.
we go down there every year for her birthday in late November, so we know all about that. I play with
Yeah,
titties in the snow too. I don't care, bro.
Let your nuts float up to the top.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, buoyancy. Buoyancy. Mark, I give 15 racist comments pass. Use it wisely. Mark, you got like fucking 3 more.
Yeah, I got 3 more. Okay.
You got
Don't
3
worry,
more.
I only got a few
I
minutes.
think
I'll probably fill it up.
He's not. Mark is not racist. He's old.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah.
There's a big
Generational
difference.
thing.
It's not a generational
Yeah,
thing.
I'll be 100%.
Mark's
honest,
just
okay?
not sensitive.
What was
the
acceptable
Oriental
back
thing,
when we were
that's
growing up
fucking-
is acceptable now.
I want to pass on the Oriental thing because I never knew. I swear to God that was offensive. Right?
My dad said that. And I was like, Dad, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man. You can't say that. My dad
Yeah.
was like, oh, these Oriental people. And I was like, oh, excuse me, dude? Like, you can't say that in public, dog. And he didn't know either. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, you can't call people Oriental.
Let's talk about our Boring Lives podcast. That's the great thing about this podcast, Dane, is you can fucking not fucking listen. You can fucking take your purple fucking circle and shove it up your ass and go somewhere. We don't need you. That's where I'm at with it. Let's talk about our Boring Lives podcast. Your life is so interesting that you're here watching us complaining.
Come on. Come on and let's have a discussion.
Tell us. Yeah,
come on and tell us how you had boring spaghetti dinner with your wife tonight. Why don't you tell us about that?
You missed your boring ass life that you had to come on here and tell us about.
What you guys really want is a window cleaning podcast all about how to fucking turn a squeegee. Fucking geeks.
There's a couple of those out there already.
Jesus.
When fanning, is it okay to reach into the corners?
Can you what's the best way to do a 12 by 72 window? S technique or Z technique?
Fuck off, man. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Well, what EDDM are you using?
Yeah.
Perfectly.
So when you do a direct mailing, do you lick the stamps or do you use a sponge?
Fuck out of here, man. Fuck.
Do you ever approach your wife with your door hangers on your bin?
Fuck, man.
I went to lunch this week with 2 second-generation window cleaners, and I knew it was going to be a shit show. But they were all friends of mine, friendly competitors, and our fathers all were friendly competitors, so it was kind of cool. But this one guy, he pulls out a brochure and a flyer and then a packet with fucking a business card and insurance certificate, and he starts laying this shit out on the table right off the bat, and I'm just sitting there looking at it, and he's like, so what do you think? And I just go, you see all this that you got going here? Yeah. I do fucking none of that. Not any of it. Zero.
I don't do any of that shit. None of it.
And then he got mad because I called him a pussy.
Tom Zebra just commented on my podcast. I follow him on YouTube. He's does all these like in Cali. He's always like rolling up on the cops doing dipshit stuff. When cops are being assholes, he always catches them. This dude is cool as shit. That is fucking so fucking awesome.
Yeah, am I being detained? That's what they were saying.
Yeah, am I being detained? I fucking love that. Dude, that's so awesome that he commented. I love your shit, Tom. That's so cool, man. Just some random fuck. That's cool, dude. Cool shit, bro. But anyways, sorry I went off on a geek fest there. I like that. Dude, I love that dude's content. It's great. I love it.
Is he on TikTok?
I don't know if he's on TikTok or not. He's not even a window cleaner. He's just like a regular dude that lives in Cali that fucking, California,
awesome.
LAPD, them motherfuckers are fucking douchebags, man. There's some fucking asshole cops out there. I don't know how they do it out there. Nice to meet you too, Tom. Thanks for tuning in and commenting, dude. But, dude, I will tell you this, man. Like, it's not this. What we do here is probably not for everybody. And yes, we do clean windows, but, we don't really.
We do it all day.
We don't want to talk about. I mean, it's just 4 blue collar dudes talking to a whole bunch of other blue collar dudes. You know what I mean? Living a blue collar lifestyle. You know what I mean? We answer technical questions on here all the time, man. Yep. You know what I mean? All the time, dude. I mean, we spent the first fucking 40, 30 minutes, 45 minutes talking about that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck yeah, listen.
Sorry you're late.
Look, we've learned after close to 200 podcasts here and 100 on Outlaw that no one's going to hang around and listen to fucking Squeegee technique for fucking 2 hours.
No, we wouldn't be here if that's all we talked about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm done with this shit.
Fuck that. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, who wants to do that?
No, you get to a point where, like, the information's out there. It exists in the ethos. You're on here to, like, hear funny stories, relate to somebody.
I mean, I'll be honest, I enjoy answering legitimate questions. Like, Seth and I talked today, he had some questions. I didn't have experience with what he was asking me, but I think between the two of us, he has a good, he heard a different vantage point of what he's trying to do, what he's trying to clean, and I might have pointed out a few things that he might not have thought of, and vice versa. So I really enjoyed that part. But I didn't give a fuck about what's your favorite squeegee or what's your favorite fucking soap.
Right.
I mean, who fucking cares?
If you guys, again, fucking thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, we got a website. We sell t-shirts and all that shit and towels. SqueegeeLife.com. Go check that out. There's a forum on there. Windowcleaner.com, sponsor of ours. Makerproducts.com, another sponsor of ours. Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber. I mean, all of them guys. All of our Patreon supporters. You guys are the shit. I'm coming out with a shirt here soon that's gonna get me sued by fucking Jesse James. It's gonna be awesome. That's
Nice.
good. It's gonna be an official. It's gonna be a super cool fucking Squeegee Life shirt. And then we're gonna do the barbecue team shirts, but it's just gonna be a minute.
That's cool. All of the fucking Squeegee Life t-shirts are fucking badass in
Yeah.
one way or another.
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
check them out. Go on the fucking website. There's a forum there if you want to ask questions, you want to bullshit or share a picture.
We just
share
put a
an
bunch of
experience.
different styles up, didn't we?
Yeah, I think Well, yeah, I've still got several more I need to upload. I need to do that hard body karate shirt, the one with me doing the
Are there
splits.
tank tops now?
There's tank tops on there now. There's
Yes.
cutting boards on there. Tim even put Stranger
Yes.
Things cutting boards on there, man.
Yes.
There's all kinds of cool
Sorry,
shit
to
on there.
interrupt.
No, you're fine, Tim. But I've got some other designs like the Santa Cruz design. It's got to be uploaded on there. There's a few. There's a few that need to be put on there. But yeah, we thank all our sponsors, all our Patreon members. You guys are awesome. Again, don't forget the 200th episode's coming up July 5th. You want to tune in for that because we're giving away about fucking $5,000 worth of shit.
Woo.
Yeah, right, son.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta win it. It ain't handed out.
Yeah, we ain't handing that shit out. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll be back at our regular time, regular day next week. Okay, guys. So we will see you again next week, man. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you.